Howdy, 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 folks. It's been a minute. It has not been a minute, but it's been a minute since we've had this game on stream. It's Sonic Mania. Yeah, look at that. It's currently being held up because I'm not clicked into it because I need to reveal myself on stream. Specifically, 7 years ago was the last time I did a speedrun of this game, and I did it in... Excuse you can just move off to the side. Oh, look, a button. As you can see, I found my old split layout, too. But I have an old run of Sonic Mania. It's got my IRL face. We ignore that. Yeah. This is unlisted as well, but I am, you know, on a leaderboard, which means I'm pretty cool.
Oh my god, played by the real Blade 9932.
Excuse you! But yeah. Oh, it's like good. Okay, alright. Well, it's been a minute since I've played through this game.
I also have a button.
Oh my god, all of you have buttons?
Oh man.
They all have buttons. Yeah, so we've got Mania here, and I even resuscitated my old split layout for old time's sake. We're going to be doing Sonic Mania because this is the console, and I have to describe what the hell I'm doing. Oh my god, all of you are all of you bottoms? Because you're all subbing right now. Oh my god! Okay.
That's the last of my mad money for the month.
Oh, you didn't have to do that, but thank you. Howdy,
I'm getting
friends.
less money right now, so I can't.
Considering I'm not currently putting that money away, actively putting that money away for a Switch 2, that's fine. It's going to a good place.
As long as you're okay with that, don't ever extend yourself past your time. But hi,
I didn't think it was okay.
Okay, but yes. So the hype train's going. Thank you again. Basically, I used to speedrun this game like 7 years ago, back when it first came out. And so the earlier versions that I'm used to have a couple bugs in them, but we decided that I was going to play through it for the console, as it's the last of the classic Sonic games, since we played through Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 3D Blast, and Mean Bean Machine, and Pinball, Spinball. Might as well finish off the last of the classic eras with the most recent classic era. I am not counting Superstars. Sonic Mania. I have a full game save clear here. Oh, sorry.
If you count Superstars, you have to count Sonic 4.
True.
No, you don't.
Now, sadly, I need to do a full run of Knuckles, I believe, solo. No, I need to clear the game with every character of the original trio to unlock End Knuckles mode. If I actually go get my Switch, there is a secret mode in the game where you will have Knuckles as a follow buddy, so you can do a playthrough of the game as Knuckles with Knuckles. It's Knuckles and Knuckles mode. I also speedran that, because why the hell not? It's stupid, you might as well. Yeah. So, I think that run was done on Switch, but we're gonna stick with this for now, this version of the game. But yeah, this is... This is... Oh, sorry. Words. This is Sonic Mania. And for the stream itself, for those of you who are new here, this is the console. Basically, every Monday, we gather with friends and show off series that we like. We went through the entirety of Kingdom Hearts with Artie on their channel, and then we went through Final Fantasy X and Final Fantasy X-2, Yuna's Revenge, you know. And then we moved over to Sonic. So we're playing through classic era Sonic, and then we'll have some Sonic Adventure coming up next time around. And I don't know whose channel that'll be on. I think it's going to be on Artie's.
Yay!
So
honestly, Sonic Adventure 1 is my favorite of the 3D games thus far. Well, linear 3D games, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Alright, let me adjust the game, because it's kind of overpowering you guys real quick. So, pop that down to like 50%. And if my speedrun app controls still work, hitting 0 on my keyboard will start the timer. Oh my god, it's real. Oh, it's been a minute. Okay. Sorry.
Speaking of sound, it doesn't seem to be going over Discord for me. Is it going over for everybody else?
Let me see if I can reshare the game. Because it might be doing like, oh, it's not sharing application audio. That'll do it. I turned it off.
Ah, there we go.
All right, cool. But yeah, no, we'll try and see if I can keep up with my old self, and if not, well, that sucks. But we're gonna see.
It means you need to re-practice.
With what time?
And not tonight.
Alright, everyone ready to see a speedrun?
Let's do it!
3, 2, 1. We skip immediately to Green Hill 1, because the cutscene level is just a cutscene level. And we're just gonna...
Come on, Tails, keep up.
We're just gonna drop dash our way through as much of this level as possible. And just continue along through this very standard, it's literally just Green Hill 1. And then we transition to Green Hill 2 here. And boy, I wish I knew how to speedrun Green Hill 1 and Green Hill 2, because boy, I really should have learned how to speedrun this game. I mean, what? Anyway, we're gonna start to get our Super Emeralds, and if this glitch still works, it doesn't seem like it. Basically, what you would be able to do is run at a diagonal and then constantly mash through the diagonals to gain a whole bunch of speed off the start. I don't think that works anymore, because it's probably been patched out, because it wasn't
Awesome.
intention. So you kind of have to just do it the classic way. I'm sure there are new ways to do it, but the old glitched way was significantly faster. Because you would just pinball yourself through the stage really fast and get a whole bunch of stuff.
This is like Lego Island graphics.
I mean, it's intentional. It's supposed to be like... Sonic Mania was originally created to essentially be like, hey, so what if we made a Sonic game during the Saturn era? Like, what if we actually tried and made a Sonic game during the Sega Saturn?
Yep. That was the stipulation that Christian Whitehead and his team were given to make a game that could have run on Sega Saturn hardware and used a bunch of levels from the older games to pay homage to them, while having remixes to the levels is something I believe Christian Whitehead's team had as their decision. And also being allowed to have, you know, their own new levels added in every now and then.
Oh, that should not have gotten me as far as I did, but here I am, alive. How would I save 30 seconds? There's no way I saved 30 seconds in this level.
Oh man!
No, I must have missed something. There was an emerald or something I must have missed.
Could we be looking at a new world record?
No, because the speedrun
No, we
is...
cannot.
If I remember correctly, we want to keep the upper route here because the first emerald is...
Up there.
I think we have to actually hit a zip line over here coming down. I'm trying to remember. I think Tails... Where the hell am I, Tails? Because I was supposed to go over here. I am still trying to, like, remember this level. Oh no, the zip line's for the Knuckles bit, isn't it?
It is.
Right. I have no idea where my emeralds are. I know there's one down here, but I should have had two by now, so I'm definitely behind on emeralds.
Emeralds. So wait, for this game you don't get 50 coins and jump into the post?
Nope, it's big rings like
goes with the
Sonic 3.
Yeah, the Sonic 3 with big rings.
Yeah, no, I've definitely screwed this up because I'm supposed to not be here. Yeah, I am like missing a bunch of big rings that I should have had by now. I should be like 4 emeralds in. And I'm like near the end of stage and I'm like, there's a lot of emeralds I'm missing. Where are all the emeralds I'm missing?
Wait, did the water kill your fire shield?
Yes, it does that in Sonic 3 too.
I didn't realize that one. I've never had a fire shield and went into the water, I admit.
Yeah.
That's what I would happen.
Stompy. I didn't know you could do this. I
Yeah,
thought
you can
his
just-
legs were death. I thought his legs were death.
In Sonic 2 they were.
Yeah.
Here they're not.
Isn't that the death thing from what was that? Sonic, the end of Sonic 1?
Yeah.
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
Sonic 2.
We're gonna watch the stage transitions. We just skipped the intro, but the intro is basically Eggman goes back to Angel Island, finds this weird rupee that turns a bunch of his heavy bombers into a whole bunch of OCs, and he's using the power essentially to try to gain ultimate power. But so are the anthropomorphized heavies, which he's kind of working with, kind of not. I don't know. They don't really explain it.
It's Chemical Plant Zone!
Yep, and just like the last time, we're gonna see both classical acts 1 and 2 without much kerfluff or anything added. It is just a straight shot from start to finish. Basic. You know it, you love it, Chemical Plant.
Mm-hmm.
But is Hydrocity Zone in here?
Yes.
Oh, we should go to Hydrocity Zone, too. Awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, they kept the classics. That's fine.
Now, this isn't the first time we're going to be seeing that Ruby either, and I'm not. Oh no!
Classic.
It happened.
Classic Crush Death.
Rip.
We're not. This is not the first game we're going to be seeing that Ruby in either.
Nope. Unfortunately, but don't worry, there'll be a lot of franchise between then and now, so we don't have to worry about it too much.
Mm-hmm.
God, I hate
time.
this level. It's
Does
great.
not have
I
the
can
skip?
understand.
Does this not have the skip?
It does, but it's a pain in the butt. Because you've really got to get some good air off of the second ramp.
No, I mean the go back and into the wall skip.
I don't think it does. Yeah. Unless Tails, Tails, you... Where are you at? Box Boy. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore this. Just skip that whole section.
Oh yeah, that skip is not there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the level layout's different, because this is a merge between Sonic 1 and Sonic Act 1, Act 2, so
Yeah.
it's got a little bit of weird things in it, because it's got to keep itself different somehow. Yeah, I am missing all of the big rings, so we're going to probably not do that then. Because by this point, I actually should have Supersonic. So I've missed quite a lot of my game.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got a lot of zones.
There's a lot of zones, yes, but having Supersonic kind of is an auto win for a lot of boss fights. These cold splits are not real. These cold splits are not real.
Don't worry, when the lack of super form affects you later, it'll start showing up.
Oh yeah, no, my run will very much die quickly in the latter half. It's also me remembering stages too.
Mm-hmm.
Red liquid goo.
What happens if you pop the internet televisions?
You get hit. They are traps.
Good to know.
Sorry, that was my phone. I forgot that I turned on the ringer today, so I didn't miss a doctor's call.
That's a good idea. So that big ring we just picked up is an Easter egg / feature of Knuckles Chaotix. We are skipping Chaotix because we are sensible with our time. Door into Summer's a great song and all, but boy, nobody really wanted to sacrifice themselves for that playthrough. It's Chaotix is a very much a decisive game on whether you love it or you hate it.
It's a slog to play through.
Yeah.
It's a very pretty game, though.
It is. It's a very pretty game, but it's also yeah, it's a slog.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, when it's only 5 zones with 5 acts each, it gets so repetitive.
Well, not only that, but the game's, like, marker for progress is a little obtuse, and trying to control that game is an exercise in CBT.
Yeah.
It's not fun. As somebody who's played a lot of Sonic, I can get behind a lot of different fun Sonic things. I can't get behind Knuckles Chaotix. The stop pull bungee mechanics feel invasive at best.
These are my favorite special stages for Emeralds, in my personal opinion.
I gotta admit, they are certainly interesting. I mean, I'll admit I've never played a Sonic special stage in my life, but having watched Freya blitz her way through the Sonic Adventure 2 ones, I don't know, those are always interesting to watch.
Those were my favorite until these. Don't get me wrong, those are still really high. I think it's extremely close, but I ended up feeling like I like these just a little bit more, but the music of the second one is superior.
What's your opinion, Freya?
What, for the special stages?
Yeah.
I mean, this one's really good, but I still like Sonic 2 special stages the most, but I feel like I only like it because I have them memorized.
Oh, fair enough.
We are powerful with what we're familiar with.
Oh.
Yep.
Were you happy when they were included in Mania in one form?
What, the Sonic 2 special stages? They were not in Mania.
No, the Sonic 3 special stages.
Oh, I perfected all of them, even the fuck you bonus ones.
Yeah.
Because the Mania bonus stages, they have the normal Emerald ones, the Super Emerald ones, and then these secret third things.
The developers thought they were being funny, haha. They were not.
And the extra ones they added are all, like, ball-bustingly hard.
It's fucking mean!
The number of people who got stuck on this boss because they never touched Puyo Puyo in their life.
Cowards.
How did you feel when you realized that they brought back fucking Mean Bean Machine for this?
Wasn't
Oh,
I
I
in
was popping
call?
off when I saw this.
Wasn't I in call with you, Freya?
I think so.
I admit that this was one of my very first streamed games. My first stream game was Undertale, and that was only for somebody that bought the game for me and wanted to see me play it. But
That'll be enough to kill.
But I actually streamed this off of my PlayStation 4, and when I got to this, on that first stream, I admit I screamed. I was so excited.
Always beaning around here. I'm beaning around the bush. I don't know what I'm doing. Eggman's
This is basically Tetris, right? I'm in your walls.
In your wall.
You have made an active war. Wait a second, Dr. Robotic on a 2-chain. Oh shit, I have to play again. Oh crap.
Oh no!
Never mind.
There we go.
In your walls.
Because as someone who's played a lot of other puzzle games and a lot of Tetris, how do I delete someone else's message?
You've played a lot of Puyo and a lot. Like you are would say is very much a master of both. Hey, it's our first new zone.
I'll be honest, if Puyo Puyo was basically Tetris, there would not be a game where you swap between the two and they're wildly different feelings each time.
The best balanced game, Puyo Puyo Tetris.
You know, the Tetris player has a slight
Is it a slight
disadvantage.
disadvantage?
Biggest lies in video game history, man. Someone who's been on both sides? No. No. The Tetris player to clear their garbage makes lines go down. The Puyo player to clear their garbage has to do math equations. We are not the same.
Yup.
I remember I acquired Puyo Puyo Tetris on PlayStation 4. Freya watched me play it for like an afternoon and got sadistic glee out of it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, because I sucked at it.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I was so mad.
Where the hell are the big rings? Over the road racing.
Where the rings at?
No, I don't want to go down here.
Too late, you're going down there.
No, I'm in the director chair. I'm big.
Also, Mizu, I do have mod perms, but you see, what's bannable in the Church of Freya is not bannable in this channel.
That's fine. Pokemaster J, you're on notice next time you're in Freya's stream. Godspeed. You're gonna need it.
Man, this is just a...
Also, I really like how
song.
when you go into the TV truck, it plays the Sonic Spinball sound.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
The only time it's ever acceptable to hear Sonic Spinball anything.
Also, it wasn't a sequel to Big Rigs. They ported Big Rigs to Steam, and somehow they figured out how to make it even worse.
Like in a funny way?
No,
Yeah.
that's the
Really?
craziest part.
They just made it worse?
Oh, you don't mean the Steam port. Oh, wait, so there's an actual sequel to this then.
Because I want to play whatever squat the developer comes out with again in the future. I want to know what other miserable trash they have made.
I'm not
I want
entirely
more
sure the ones who released it on
Kusoge
Steam
pumped
are
to my
the
veins.
I'm not entirely sure that the ones who released it on Steam recently are the developers so much as the people that own it now.
I think that's one of those things. Yeah, it's just the people who own it trying to make a quick buck off the meme.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because they actively responded to a bunch of things and people asked me if this was real and all that. So yes, they're capitalizing on a meme, but I don't think they're just doing that.
No, I would have to see, because Big Rigs has its charm in how stupid it is.
Yep.
And that charm has to come from that legitimate place. It can't be, like, there's a game being bad, and then there's a game being bad.
What kind of game is Big Rigs?
Racing game. You are supposed to race as a truck against another truck across a myriad of locations to deliver payloads and whatnot. What it actually is a buggy mess where none of that happens.
Wait,
There's
is
no
this-
such thing as physics in the game.
Also,
Like,
the best
going
part.
up and down. Sorry.
Oh, you first.
Going up and downhill has absolutely no effect on your speed, and actually the game is bugged so that if you just turn your truck around and drive backwards, you have, and I kid you not, infinite speed.
Yup. Yeah, like if you were to drive backwards, there's no speed cap on it. You will just continue to accelerate until the game crashes, basically.
It's basically infinite backward swimming, like in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Actually, aren't there a lot of video games that just so happen to have really powerful, like no backwards speed cap?
Yep. Anyway, you want to get flashbang by Robotnik?
I don't know. No, I think that helicopter boss would make for a very good Lego set.
Robotnik flashbang.
I see. I was thinking with the council brain cell this time.
Look, the council brain cells usually reserved for screaming Pussy Island the moment you're on any sort of naval land, like navy close to land. Like,
I mean, when we do the Sonic Adventure 2, and we get to the island level.
which
Pussy
one?
Island!
There's so many.
Pussy Island!
Pussy Island!
Can't wait for Andrew to be walking around like the Sacred Grove of the Echidna, and it's just like, this is a great, like, a great deep moment. Takal's telling us, like, the history of her people. Pussy Island! Like, okay. Alright.
I see Tikal, the Shrine Maiden of Pussy Island!
God. I tried to do it. I tried to do the speed, but it just doesn't work. They nerfed it so bad, you can't do the speed jank no more. Just don't work. It is
Well,
what
now
it
you're out
is.
of rings.
2, 1.
Time's up.
Yeah,
Rip.
there's no retries here.
And no rewinds either.
It's whatever. Don't worry, there's a way I can fix this. Genesis does.
Ooh.
Yeah!
You
That's
know,
really good.
with Sega being still, I still think Sega's still, like, at the end of the day, the better company. Doesn't matter if they didn't win the finance money war, like, they have a better connection with their fans than Nintendo could dream of.
Yeah.
But they also think that Mania did too good for their own good.
True.
Yeah.
Mania did so good that they couldn't really get another Mania, you know?
Well.
No, what I mean is that Sega hated being upstaged by Mania.
True.
Yeah.
I will say that Sega is pretty good these days. Sonic Team less so.
Yeah, if PSO2 is any indication.
What happened?
Like,
Well, Phantasy Star
Sonic
Online
Team
2
seems
is
to be
just
where
a
the most
disaster.
arrogant people go.
Yeah.
People, like, talk like PSO2 was like a war zone. I'm curious to hear the tale.
Well, it started out great. Like, OG PSO2 is fantastic. Then New Genesis comes around. Great new combat system.
Mm-hmm.
Almost no content whatsoever.
Oh.
And for the most part, instead of adding new content, they add more and more layers of FOMO that you pay real money into.
Oh.
Sounds like a shitty time.
Whee!
Anyway, my fix is gonna come after this level. It's gonna be great. Can you guys guess what my fix is? To
The Huehues. The Huehues.
the Weiweis? The what?
The Huehues.
The who?
No, the Who are retired.
That was terrible. That was a terrible... No, Senna, no! That was bad. That was bad. That was who's on first level of nonsense.
It's not my fault they have that. Exactly. The quiz.
No, I think after this is Flying Battery.
Huh.
Yeah. You know how I'm gonna fix this issue of us not having enough emeralds? You just wait till we get to Flying Battery. This is gonna be great.
Awesome. You're not wrong. This is Flying Battery.
Yeah, watch. This is a pro strat. Only pros know how to do this.
Oh yeah? What do the pros do?
They load up their completed save.
Oh,
Alright, we're back on track, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's like getting the other piece of food out of the other oven on a cooking show.
This is what
They're not as rough at the head. I pre-made this stuff.
This is what we in the game. This is a pro gamer move here, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, hitting up here.
If you don't have emeralds, store-bought is fine.
Me looking at the time gems, the soul emeralds. Yeah, but yeah, this stage once again takes a lot of...
I can't believe you saved 0.2 milliseconds off that strat.
I know, it was great. Pro gamer strat. Can't wait for Worcester to watch this and just send me an angry
Do you think that
DM.
Abby's uploading this?
No, I am not. One of you submits this to speedrun.com. I'm gonna find you.
I mean, of course Worcester's gonna talk shit. Remember, he's speedrun Pokemon Stadium 100% for 48 hours and spend most of the time shit-talking other speedrunners while watching them.
Wait,
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit.
Like, I don't know if he's come around now, but at the time, he was not a nice person at all.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh man, super form. Isn't this great? Artie, I'm sorry. Can you even look at me?
No, but yeah, like, during the Pokemon Stadium speedrun, he would load up other speedrun streams and heckle them.
Seriously?
Not. Oh, sure. That's not nice. Don't do that. No.
You're gonna submit this as my new 3DS Generations run? Please do not spam the Sonic leaderboards. They get enough. That's not competitive. Yeah, there's a reason the speedrun community doesn't really do a lot of stuff with Worcester anymore. He was definitely old speedrun community. Oh, when I play Generations 3DS again, why would I do that to myself? Oh yeah, you can see the design of the next boss in this room, which is fun. Also, because we have
I love that.
we have Supersonic, we can just hit this dude and beat him early, which is nice. Also, we can skip the end of level pose by doing this.
Uh-oh.
We're in the trash. Tails is dead. Now they're here with us. They've spun dash the wrong fucking direction though, and jumped off the building. I love you, Tails.
Hey, do good, Sonic?
Please stop sinking into the trash quicksand.
I imagine given that it's Robotnik's trash quicksand, and he's just like, oh, look at this, I could use this for my next tornado.
No, let me up, you bastard. That's fine. I can do this. No, I'm weak. My impatience gets the better of me.
Tale as old as time for speedrunners.
Beauty and the Beast. It's me. I'm the Beast.
And the beauty.
Do not call me Mr. Beast.
Do not, please.
Abby
Please
had way more what's the term? Self-respect.
Do I?
I would also absolutely buy any candy that Abby brings out.
Mainly because Abby's got good taste.
Do I?
Hey, listen, I had that cheesecake we made. That was phenomenal.
It was actually pretty good, yeah. Even though we screwed up the recipe.
I mean, hey, it worked out because we got those bitchin'
Marketable
little
Abby chocolates.
cheesecake muffins.
Yeah, true. We did make cheesecake muffins out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonic, if you don't get crushed, I will pay you $50. That's the Mr. Beast coming out.
Also, yeah, there is a new Sonic racing game coming out. It's Sonic Racing Cross Worlds. It's coming out later this year.
Yep.
I was in the closed beta, and the game is pretty good. Like, I hope the final game ends up, like, really good.
Wow, Frey's a closed beta tester?
I know, right?
Mustard? No, Martin. There was zero mustard in these cheesecake cupcakes.
This time.
Absolutely the fuck
This
not.
time.
This time, you bring mustard anywhere near cheesecake in my house, Abby, I will throw you out the floor.
This is how
As a
I
quick
insult
note-
a New Yorker.
As a quick note, there is a legitimate recipe which B. Dylan Hollis has made called pickled cheesecake.
He hated pickled cheesecake.
Everybody hates pickled cheesecake.
Why
I
are
saw
you...
that. I saw that episode. He a bit of his soul died that day.
Yes,
Why would you
I'm aware.
do that?
Okay, so if you don't know who B. Dylan Hollis is, he's a guy on YouTube Shorts and TikTok who basically takes vintage recipes and tries to like make them as written. So, and
Oh, he's that guy.
yeah, he's that guy.
The baking of yesteryear guy. Okay, okay.
Yep.
I know now.
We've got his
I know.
cookbook.
I know. No longer need any more context. I have gotten the hints I need.
I'm getting his second cookbook.
Whenever it comes out, I want to get it too.
It's coming out in this summer. Eggy Mojos!
Sieminem!
Simenyam!
You see, I don't think you were in the correct environment at all about anyone knowing any detail about the Minecraft movie.
What?
That's like that.
Okay, hang on. Oh yeah, I got fucking whiplash from that. Did you find context?
Look in chat. Look in chat.
You can watch this side of content creator. Mumbo Jumbo helped out with the... Oh, I don't know who Mumbo Jumbo is.
Is he the guy who fights the Powerpuff Girls?
No, he fought the Teen Titans.
Oh, the British guy.
Oh, that's Mod.
That's Mad Mod.
Oh, okay.
Imagine
Oh, look,
reading-
it's Princess Eggs Benedict.
Oh my god.
The internet's unhealthy obsession with feminized Eggman.
I'm so sad that Sega didn't want to make her canon. Like, I get why they wouldn't want to, but they should have.
They made Sage. It's as
Yeah,
good as we're gonna get.
true.
They are cowards.
I'm not sure you're gonna be able. Oh, never mind. You did get it before Super ran out. Nice job.
Yeah, I mean the boss isn't that bad.
It's not. It's just tedious.
Oh yeah,
Now,
I
the
beat
thing-
both flying batteries. Probably should do that.
Wait, hold on. What's this about making her canon? What's this about Ian Flynn making her canon?
Surge and Kitsune were based off sprite errors in general. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. And now for my favorite level in all of Sonic.
I like the aesthetic. I love a good ice level. I love a good mechanical level.
It's just... Like, Act 2 is really good, too. But Act 1, oh, the song, the colors, it's all so amazing. I cannot get enough of this. Sometimes I'll load up this song in the 5-hour mark and just play it, and I kid you not, every time I've done that, I have restarted the video at least once every time that I have done that. That's how much I love this song.
Also, the Act 2 music of this is like, that may as well be Weather on the 8s.
This song, this game has multiple Weather on the 8s music pieces.
Yeah, that is true.
Look, they knew what audience they were going for, and it was the kids that watched the Weather Channel enough that they basically remembered their local area's Weather on the 8s routine properly, you know?
Yup.
And now you're local on the 8s.
What I remember the most is the old TV Guide channel.
Oh man, the TV Guide channel.
I remember that.
And now your regional forecast.
No, but who remembers the channel before the TV Guide channel review? R-E-V-U-E.
I honestly don't know this.
I didn't have cable
that was
until
really
I was a
old.
teenager. I didn't have cable until I was a teenager.
Yeah.
There's something magical, because that was the era of all regional, like... Regional TV was so big back then.
Yup.
I remember, like, being able to watch, like, the school concert on, like, local TV. I don't know if that's even a thing.
Public access video.
Yeah!
Which, I guess if I was a little older, I probably would have seen those clips when they originally aired, because he was showing public access TV from Staten Island.
Uh-huh. You were in the Vinny Zone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Vinny Zone.
Oh, proof. Oh, you mean CTVI? Oh, yeah. So for those of y'all who know what CTVI is, it's basically an extension of the community television channel, which was a PBS channel exclusive to Staten Island. And CTVI was a station that you can call with your phone. It's completely automated on an Amiga system.
Holy shit.
And it was really fucking cool. And there's very little footage that exists now of it. I think like Stone linked me to someone's recording of it. They managed to get like a few minutes of footage revived from that site.
So what was the whole point of it?
It had many different purposes. You can call for community listings. You can call for mini games for little kids. And you were able to control it by hitting numbers on your touch tone.
Okay, that's cool.
Yep. And the most popular thing people did on there were choose your own adventures.
Right, like the Kill Jester, like sorts of like public access.
Yep, because the thing is, the penalty for losing the choose your own adventure is being booted out of the session even if you had time left.
Oh.
Yep.
Was it obvious, or was it like, oh yeah, you know, I want to go west out the start. Oh, you're dead.
It was all trial and error.
Did they eventually get like it figured out pretty well?
Sonic's face.
Yeah, like people eventually figured it out. I used to watch that shit for hours, watching all these callers trying to figure it out. And I was never able to call in myself because this was back during the era of you paid for how much phone you used.
Right.
Yeah.
All that does is remind me of the one episode of The Simpsons where Bart wanted to find out if toilets always swirled down the same way
In Australia.
and collect called freaking Australia, and ended up getting sued by the father of the kid that he called because the kid had to go check with a neighbor who, you know, the joke in Australia is that they live a literal 5-hour walk away. And that episode is rather famous in Australia because there was, I kid you not, an actual petition to change the Australian dollar to officially be named the Dollary-Doo.
Oh my god.
Good.
Dollary-Doo, yes. You know that's actually referenced in an episode of Bluey?
Yes, I did see that.
One of the first episodes, like, the kids are playing with their dad, and it's like, you know, they're pretending to be a shop, and it's like, how much is this? Oh, it's $10 dues.
Oh man, I love that.
Anybody who hasn't seen Bluey really needs to watch Bluey. Like, even if you don't have any small children in your life, you owe it to yourself. You really do.
So this boss is a reference to Shinobi. Fun times. But you could originally get enough momentum coming down this hill to bypass the boss completely and skip his encounter completely and just get, like, blasted to the other side. So they put this tree here to stop you from doing that.
Yeah.
It's a quick stage, though. It's only 2 minutes.
I feel bad for Volt. They're the only worker in their store, and it's the start of pool season.
Oh, sorry for Faulty Volt.
That's rough.
Alright, get your...
Now it's the quiz time. Well, okay, that's technically next level.
Yeah. You'll get your later, but right now we've got a chiller.
Yeah, fuck her so hard she goes.
Oh, that fucking boss right there!
So my goal with this is to get 50 rings before we do the Metal Sonic boss fight.
Don't you have to go a whole other level before you do the boss fight?
Yes. But there's still a boss fight in this stage.
The mid fight, yeah.
Yeah. We get to fight Toot Man. Tromboners, I'm sorry. Tails, you got it down there, buddy. Good luck. I wanted to super peel out. I wanted to do anything other than just hit the floor. But I hit the floor. I hit the floor.
Get on the
You
floor.
let the body hit the floor, yeah.
But then did you walk the dinosaur?
No, that's for Jurassic Park Genesis.
Mm-hmm.
Where you see the Sega logo, you see the fucking Velociraptor, it's like, Sega!
Then he bites it.
Yup. That game fucking owned, man. Mostly because it could play as a raptor.
That was a lot of people's awakening.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that one, but I like the
No, I know about that one. I know very much that was a lot of people's awakening.
well, I know the new-ish one where it's basically it's the arcade game. I've actually gotten to be pretty good at that one. Not to the point where I can one-credit it, but I can get through it pretty quickly. To the point where anytime we go over to round 1 and it's got that game, I'll run through it and make sure that Butts is somewhere on the leaderboard.
Good of you for extending butts. Could not get 50 in time.
He's the best video game player of all time.
I don't need rings. Yeah, I am very behind. But hey, look! We did the thing! And now we can go to the future, and it's cool.
Future. Good reference.
Yeah, that's pretty much 90% of this game. Toot Zone.
Oot.
We toot?
Doot Zone. Not Toot Zone, Doot Zone.
Tails, you saucy fox, get back here. Alright, my goal with this level is to find... Well, I want to try and take the upper routes, because there's a whole lot of cool-looking constellations up here. Specifically references, but it ain't easy. I also want to get to the temple. I think it's this structure.
Whee!
But I also don't want to pop super early here. That's the temple. I want to get a bunch of rings so I can just cheese the Sega... choose the boss. Cheese the boss. I can cheese myself.
Cheese the Sega?
I'm gonna cheese myself, and Sega will watch.
Sega! Man, who remembers those Sega Saturn commercials?
I don't.
I remember the 3DO's pitiful commercial, like, do the math! And I'm just like...
That was Atari Jaguar.
That was Jaguar? Well, still,
That
it was
was
pathetic.
Jaguar.
It was pathetic because their
absolutely
math didn't
was.
add up if you have no games.
Ooh. What flavor of cheese, Pokemaster? I don't know. I'm honestly kind of partial to a little bit of goat cheese. Like if we're talking in a strictly charcuterie kind of idea, I'm honestly quite fond of just a little bit of goat cheese. It's got a very nice kick that
Here we go.
Yeah, the chase is kind of a joke.
Kind of a joke, but it's got a great fucking song.
Oh yeah, I love this reference too. This is a Game Gear reference that little doozy summons.
I did not know they added something to add more damage to Metal Sonic. I didn't
Yeah.
know that. Because I remember playing this game before they added that. And you had to specifically hit Metal Sonic with the Silver Sonic.
Yeah, no, they made it easier. And now we climb the tower. Eggman's ego is showing again. And now this is the one part where we can die. Because you see the stage falling out there? That's, not great.
What do you mean like that?
Yeah. Trying to stay in front of him while he's doing that is not easy. Yeah. Because originally, the stage didn't fall out, and you could just be there and hang out, and it wouldn't matter. You would just bop them to death with your face. They made the stage fall out because they hate fun. Tails is dead. It's fine. He'll be back.
So, I gotta say, I was doing some thinking on my ride home from work today. I think next year, I might plan out my first ever away con trip.
Oh, nice. Rocket Bat, thank you for the raid.
Hey, that raid!
Wow.
Unfortunately, I don't believe it's it's a convention that anybody in our exact friend group would be interested in joining me at.
Oh. Alright, kids. Debate. How's it pronounced?
Hydrosity. See?
You know, I used to call it Hydro City, and then I saw Mega Mind. It's Hydrosity.
Exactly!
Oh, potato, tomato, tomato, potato.
It's Hydrosity. You know what? When you go fast, it's not Velocity, is it? No.
Uh-oh.
My
When
bubble.
you're mad, you have a lot of ferocity, not Ferocity, right?
I am remaining Swiss on this.
Oh, please, it's Hydrosity Zone.
I'm
they
full of
wanted to-
holes. That's why I'm Swiss.
If they wanted to be Hydro City, they should have put a space in there.
Or a hyphen.
Great work, Tails.
Goodbye.
Great work, Tails. You fucker. You fox bastard, you! Went and got it on your own, but you couldn't wait for me? Taking the upper route. Moist, yellow bastard.
People are like, what happened there? It's not an Atrocity, no. It's an atrocity.
So you're saying this place is not named for a place, it is named for an action.
You would do that to me? Thank you, Carol. You're a wonderful friend and a good bean.
Carol's always a good bean.
Give me bubble. Give me bubble. Give me bubble.
If this happens again... Oh, goodbye, Tails.
Oh no! Yeah!
God damn it.
The water.
This is fine. It
So,
is.
Side, what you're saying is you're calling this an Atro City if you're on that side of the debate, right?
Tails! Tails, there's a button!
We're the Beatles. We're in the Water Temple.
Beatles in Water Temple.
Ah, the travel agents like Travelo City, I see.
I knew I was fine. This is fine. I'm just sending tails.
See, Tails has it in because he's aware of the fact that he could possibly get the next scene to be Tails.
Ooh.
Tails. No.
Fine, it's fine.
Tails died just before that.
Oh man.
Oh, he's back. He got better.
Thank goodness. What the hell was that maneuver? Look, game, you don't have to punish me for taking the wet route the whole damn time, do you? Now I have to look at Eggman in spandex.
Isn't he like always wearing that?
Probably.
No.
I don't know what kind of lycra the man has underneath everything. Tails, you good down there, buddo? You'll be fine.
Tails is like, Sonic called me Butto.
Buckaroo. And now we get the most satisfying boss in Sonic history.
Now you're driving it.
I wonder why they bounce off of Eggman.
I think people just want to make the soda cans. That's all I thought of them as. Not like nitrous cartridges or anything. They were soda cans. Artie, how are you holding up? Artie?
Doing alright.
That's good. I was just making sure your mic wasn't muted because I hadn't heard you for a bit.
But yeah, anyways, I don't think anybody in our friend group would be too interested in coming with me to Gen Con.
I just don't have the money.
I know.
You might find people around the area. Just might have to find new people.
Well, believe it or not, I am involved in a Discord group that nobody else around here is.
No way. Impossible.
You're in a locals group? Cool.
Locals? No. But there's a guy I follow on YouTube for miniature painting. His name is Sarastro. If you know... Oh, it looks like Mizu at least knows Gen Con. Sarastro is the guy who taught me how to do mini painting. And he's developed a very positive, very, very nice Discord community, which I know is a bit of an oxymoron.
We try to make ours nice, but we're also degenerates.
I mean, there's significantly less degeneracy happening over there. But anyways, he's at. You want to know how good he is? He's done mock-ups for the publishers of the games.
Oh, so he's painted figs that go on the book cover of the book.
Not cover of book, but it's like on the websites.
Ah, okay.
Oh yeah, no, he's got the skills. It's his full-time job with children.
Skills that do fit bills.
Mm-hmm. Anybody wants to ever get into mini painting, but wants a guide to do it, I cannot recommend Sarastro enough. He is an absolute master. Like, he is one of two people I can say are genuine masters of the craft. The other guy is a gentleman by the name of Duncan Rhodes, which if you've ever done anything Warhammer related, you know the name Duncan Rhodes. What do you guys think Hydrocity smells like? Smells like an indoor pool that hasn't had nearly enough chlorine.
Or has too much.
Too much or not enough, yeah.
I don't know, those ancient echidnas might have figured out how to dump Vaseline in here, I don't know.
Vaseline? Who is dumping Vaseline in a fucking pool? Abby, you want to test me again?
The ancient race of echidnas that once inhabited this island.
Okay. Do you think... I actually think Knuckles would be in this.
I don't want to think about that. I guess particularly.
Because then you'd have to think of the more advanced questions, like which one does the peeing?
I swear to God, Fran! Oh my God. Yep. She in fact went there, folks. Oh my God.
I mean, it was a low-hanging fruit.
4 of them, even. Up by Tails.
Bye-bye, Buttnick.
That could have been scary if I drowned.
Mm-hmm.
No, I wanted to stay float or above so I could just chain him. I want to not be in this situation. I wanted to do that.
Good job.
Also, listen, Luna, you can't call us degenerates when you're active in the community with us. You're in here with us, Missy!
Yeah. Yeah, she's got you cooked there. Hey, you like auto-scrollers? Hey, look, Knuckles is... Oh.
Oh, Knuckles is fucking dead.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
The Knuckles stage in this is legitimately cool.
Oh, yeah.
What? Huh?
It's just my phone. If you know the movie that quote is from, you have very good taste.
I actually was not able to hear it, so...
Yeah, I didn't hear anything.
Candygram Mongo!
Candygram from
I don't know
Mongo!
where that is from.
You've seen it.
Mongo likes candy.
Mongo like candy. No. Don't do that. If you shoot him, you'll just make him angry.
Little bastard shot me in the ass!
I just love the way Bart's face is like he like you guys got this like little grin on his face. He's buckling on his gun, and then he says that line, and he's just like, "Oh no!" And Candyman for Mongo. We also have the single funniest sequence in all of Hollywood. The campfire scene.
Yeah, as a note, the campfire scene is... I'm just going to go ahead and be crude here. The campfire scene was the first time that burping and farting was allowed in Hollywood movies in theaters. That movie actually broke ground in that way.
Yeah, it also broke wind.
Yeah, I was waiting for that joke. Apparently, that was my grandfather's favorite joke in the whole movie because he's normally a very stoic man. But apparently when that happened, he could not stop laughing.
I mean, it's almost a solid 30 seconds of grown men farting. What's actually even funnier is that apparently in some TV broadcasts of that movie, which really, why would you want to broadcast that movie on TV? They mute out the farting noises, so it's literally just a sequence of everybody just kind of standing up, bending forward, and then sitting back down.
Oh, that's just... why?
I don't know. I really don't know, but it is.
That's a waste of time.
Joel Fox has excellent taste in movies.
Right.
Oh no!
Ran out of rings at a very bad time, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Where did Knuckles go?
He was told that he chucked.
Wait, you have to start the whole level over?
Ugh.
There's no checkpoint? Oh no!
There was. I was too high to activate it.
Oh no! Abby, 420 was yesterday.
I can get much higher. Right now.
Nobody's ever gotten higher than me. Except maybe Willie Nelson. Hang on,
Doesn't
Senna,
Willie
have I-
Nelson smoke stuff that puts Snoop Dogg on his ass?
Snoop Dogg has been on the record saying he will never go smoking with Willie Nelson ever again.
You were asking my name?
Wonder how far I could hang with the dog.
Senna, have I not told you that story? About the time I got so high, even Freya was like, dude, you better take it easy.
Nope.
Oh.
Here we go.
I don't know if that's... would you say that story is safe for stream, or do you think I should save it for another time?
You've told it on my stream.
I have?
Yeah,
Oh.
during D&D nights.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, then I guess while we're waiting for this level to keep going, the story about the first and only time I ever had pot. So, it is May 2015. I'm a few months having finally moved out of my parents' house into a small apartment not far from my parents' house. I'm working construction in Manhattan, low voltage guy. I'm working out of Yahoo, of all people, their office just off of Times Square, right? Now, the foreman I was working with at the time, he was the kind of person who was more interested, not really all that interested in doing work. Was honestly more interested in heading out to the bar and, you know, just kind of shooting the shit. So this one Friday, I remember distinctly, I'm up on the ladder, dressing some cable, when I get a text on my phone, and it's the foreman, and he goes, guys, pack it in, we're leaving early, and meet me at the bar. It's about 2 in the afternoon. We normally get out at 3:30, so an hour and a half early out, not bad. So I pack it in, bring my stuff back to the gang box, and I'm loading it in, when one of my other co-workers, a Dominican gentleman, pulls out a Tupperware. And the Tupperware is full of brownies. Now, I was thinking to myself, maybe if I'm good, he'll offer me one. And he looks at me, he looks at where I'm looking, and he moves the Tupperware right under my nose. And that's when I get the hit. Whee! Yes! This was the first time in my life somebody has offered me free drugs. First and only time.
What do you mean I've offered you drugs?
Oh yeah, that's right. There was that one time at the rave, but that's that's a story for a different time. So, I went through DARE as a kid, and all of literally, like, the 5 fucking years of DARE education flashes through my mind under the course of a millisecond. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll party. And I take a brownie. Brownie's about maybe your average, like, think the size of a normal brownie, like something you'd get at a bake sale. Right?
A bake sale.
What?
A bake. You know, getting baked. Bake sale.
Yeah, bake sale.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, in the time it takes this gentleman to put the lid on the Tupperware and put the Tupperware back in his bag, I have already put the entire brownie in my mouth and chewing it, and I'm in the process of swallowing.
Oh no!
He gave me a look of pure, unadulterated terror when he saw that I had just the entire thing at once.
I hope you packed your bags, kid.
I want to preface something with, I know. I am a far more educated individual now than I was then.
That's what you keep telling yourself.
Well,
I just couldn't help quoting that.
So anyway, so he's just like, okay, whatever, dude. So we pack up. We head out to the bar, which is, it's about a block and a half away. A decent enough walk in May. And we get to the bar, and I'm sitting down at the bar with the guys. It's quite literally just us and the bartender at this bar. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday in Midtown, so not bad. So as she's taking our orders, she asked me what I want. It's like, I'm sorry, but I think I'm just gonna drink water because I've imbibed tonight. And she's like, oh, okay. So she decides to go ahead and put on some Bob Marley. So here I am, sitting at the bar. They got Bob Marley going on, like Buffalo Soldier. And I have to admit...
Fun fact. This heavy magician, canonically female.
Nice.
She is.
So, for the first time in my life, I have finally, well and truly, sitting there in that bar, I had not a care or shit to give in the entire world. Never have I ever felt that way again.
I have a question for the council. If you could give up one hobby
you currently have, which one would it be?
be?
None of them.
I have to give up one?
What do I get in response? What do I get in return?
Yeah, what do I give in return?
Yeah, what do I get back? Can paying taxes be a hobby?
Give up one hobby to never pay taxes again.
Okay, now... Okay, wait. Does that include sales tax? If it does, I might be willing to negotiate. Alright, anyways, back to the story. So, again, I have achieved fucking nirvana right here. And eventually, it's like about maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I look at my watch and I'm like, oh, I should probably head home. Because I had promised my mom I'd mow her lawn, right? So I bid adieu to my my compatriots and adieu to the very nice bartender who kept me supplied with water for those entire 2 hours. I make my way out of the bar, across Times Square, and down to the 42nd Street F train station. Okay. Now I'd like to remind you, I had this weed brownie at approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It is now 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I stand on the platform, the train pulls in, the doors open, and then suddenly it was like I had the doors open to the fucking universe. Like, the doors opening was the catalyst to get me to the fucking 12th dimension. Alright? So, at this point... Yeah, no, Martin, that is the point I got so fucking high, Major Tom was like, dude, are you okay? Because you're not okay. I am just so beyond stoned, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Now, mercifully, I kept my shit together and didn't start making a big deal out of it. So, mercifully, nothing bad happened. However, everybody on that fucking train car knew I was stoned. Okay?
You were giggling like mad the whole time.
Oh no, I wasn't giggling. I was like, oh my god, I'm so fucking high right now. What am I supposed to like, it was the paranoid kind of high. And it didn't help that when we hit Broadway Lafayette Street, 2 cops came on. And
They probably heard you going, oh my gosh, I'm so high right now, and they're like,
no.
hello to this kid.
I'm sitting on the chair, and I'm like, the cops there, and then suddenly my stoned ass is thinking, oh no, this was a setup. The guys at work told these cops that I was high so they could arrest me. Oh no, what am I gonna do? And I'm just sitting there. I am first time I've ever been stoned, so I have no idea what to expect. And then I realized something. I had been drinking water for 2 hours, and not once did I go to the bathroom.
Oh no.
So, here we are as we're pulling into West 4th, not West 4th Street. Anyways, here we are pulling into, fucking, whatever stops after Broadway Lafayette. I am stoned, I am paranoid, I am scared out of my fucking mind because I think these cops were about to arrest me. And I have got to piss like a racehorse. I am not in a good way, my friend. So, the good news is the cops couldn't give a shit about me. So, no arresting. We get close enough to my stop that I stand up, and I'm holding onto the onto the railing, and I'm like, I'm stoned. Gotta go to the bathroom. Stoned. Gotta go to the bathroom. And then I feel the air conditioning like turn on. It's like, oh my god, I can feel my skin. Like the very act of feeling the air conditioning blowing on my skin was enough sensory overload that it was like nothing I had ever felt before. Like absolute madness.
Yeah, I will say if I get very high, I also get that sensory overload feeling. It's definitely not a fun feeling, I will say, because being there and having that hypersensitivity, my ADHD / possibly autistic butt really does not
What
like
do you mean,
hypersen-
possibly?
Okay, because there's not a medical diagnosis, I'm not going to claim something. But
So-
it's like claiming that a cat is furry. But yeah, no, the hypersensitivity sucks.
So anyways, I'm eventually able to get off of the subway, and I start walking down the street towards my house. And in my head, my knees are locked up. In my head, there are dozens of tiny men moving levers back and forth. Back and forth. They've all got this massive grin on their face as it's just back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth as I walk down the street. I finally make it home, and I do, in fact, not piss my pants. Most satisfying trip to the bathroom I've ever had. So here I am, in my apartment. I am still, like, fucking blitzed.
I was not ready for this conversation.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. So I'm like, okay, you're gonna sit down, you're gonna turn your computer on, you're not gonna do anything, you're not gonna call anybody, and for the love of God, you're going to keep your fucking clothes on. Within 20 seconds, I was doing naked zoomies up and down my apartment.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, it was no... Again, I don't want to go into details, but holy shit, did that feel good! Feels like it comes up every 4 months. So anyways, at this point, I suddenly realized that we're coming up on 5 o'clock. I am still so fucking stoned, I can't think straight. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing now. So, I'm in my bed, and I text Freya, and I can't remember what exactly I texted you, Freya, but it was something like, Freya, how long am I going to be stoned for if I ate a brownie? Right? It's something of that nature?
Yeah.
And you basically said like, strap in because you're in it for the long haul. That was not a...
I remember that.
That was like the start, the impetus that kicked me down the fucking hole I was about to go into. So I'm lying there on my bed, still butt-ass naked, and that's when I start fucking tripping balls, right? Like, I mean, properly tripping balls. I'm seeing my ceiling fan is slowly moving away from me into the ceiling and into, like, this world beyond where my ceiling existed. I see these little beak-like mouths start popping out of my walls, chittering wordlessly at me. I see fucking huge spiders coming down, and they're like, we want you to live with us. Come join us. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go to this spider zone. I don't like this. I don't know what the fuck happened. But then I hear somebody. I hear a voice, as clear as day, speak to me. And he goes, man, you gotta calm the fuck down. You gotta calm yourself down. You are too high. You are too damn high. No, do not look at the spiders. Do not look at them. Look at me, and you gotta calm your ass down. So I look up, and there, at the foot of my bed, I swear to God, is the disembodied head of Eddie Murphy, floating above my toes, looking at me, and lecturing me about how I am too damn high for this nonsense, and I need to chill the fuck out. And somehow it worked. Somehow, some way, Eddie Murphy talked me down from, like, the fucking crazy-ass hallucination I was having. Now, I don't know what the fuck those brownies were spiked with, right? I'm convinced it was peyote cashews. Like, holy shit, dude, that was nuts.
Now, see, my assumption is that it probably was just normal weed, but it was a lot of it. Like, you've never had weed before, and you probably had the equivalent of at least 50 milligrams of an edible.
Well,
If it's an
yeah.
entire weed brownie, it might even be, you may have had a whole full 100 grams of THC eaten. And as someone who's new to it, it means you probably pulled the entire ripcord off of reality at that point.
Yeah, because Sorry, go ahead. Continue, Freya.
And like weed isn't normally hallucinogenic, but when you're going that hard, your mind gets real good filling in the blanks.
Yeah. Actually, I was thinking about it. I think the reason why I saw at least the giant spiders was because at that point we were nearing the end of the Rise of the Rune Lords campaign. They had the giant talking spiders.
Oh, good.
So-
That was just a mental thing.
I don't know what it was, but there were giant talking spiders, and they wanted me to join them in the spider zone.
Eh,
And
I've been in
more
War Zones. I've played Sonic Labyrinth.
No, I don't think Eddie Murphy is my conscience. I'm convinced Eddie Murphy is my spirit animal because I went on a fucking trip. I went on a spirit journey into my mind, and he is what came out and helped guide me back. So yeah, Eddie Murphy is my spirit animal.
I do love getting up here in this zone. It's actually very pretty with all the lava shale and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's a nice reference to another Game Gear game, Sonic 2. The first act.
Never actually played it, but I've seen it.
It's not the best. But yeah, this level's got a very nice scenery to it, and it honestly is just a very good aesthetic.
Yes. Super good.
So this boss, when you're immortal, is kind of easy. Just stick in one spot so he can keep mining the lava, and the lava will just break himself pretty nice. And I just stand here and yeah. Want him to just keep breaking rocks until he's exposed. Now we just ignore him. Yay. And now we don't have to worry about the lava anymore in Lava Reef, right?
You think that, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Anyway, now time for your actual Weather Channel music.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's the reason I've elected to no longer imbibe weed.
I still think that it was just a lot of the effects of your first ride coming through and being as powerful as it was.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody in our group friend here needs to watch me go fucking doing naked zoomies in my house.
I'd rather not. I've seen you, and I will say, well, you're not my type. I still don't want to. I don't want to have that mental image, and having it be a real image would probably be incredibly deadly for my mental image of you. I will always remember you as your naked self. I'm sorry.
Translation: I'm a fat fuck. Nobody ever wants to see me naked.
No, there are
Even like-
quite a lot of people who like big people. I will say your body is sexy to definitely a demographic I know about.
I just don't like seeing naked people.
That's understandable.
I'm still in that whole mode of, yeah, I not supposed to watch this, won't watch this. It makes me all flustered and shit.
Hot take: a one piece bathing suit is sexier than
It
I could not
depends.
hear what you said.
A one-piece bathing suit is sexier than a two-piece. I think it
Honestly, depends.
Yeah, I think it depends. I think it depends on who's wearing it and what kind of attitude they're sporting with it.
That's fair.
Because sexy isn't just someone's appearance, it is someone's attitude, and an attitude can be sexy, you know?
Abby, what the fuck?
What?
That was awesome!
What, just skipping a chunk of the level?
Well, yes, but you did it by leaping off of a pixel density edge.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Supersonic makes that kind of easy-ish. Like, it's not much to, like, I don't know. I don't know. I just know how to control Super. God damn it! I'm in the hole.
You know how to control Supersonic, right?
Suck egg.
No, that was yesterday.
Oh man.
I crush dinosaurs. I just wanted to do that. There's no speed advantage to that. I just wanted to do that. I almost got stuck in an Eggman trap. I'm surprised the game didn't give me a squish death on that one, because I know every Sonic fan just gave me that look of like, Abigail? Abigail, you shouldn't be alive right now, Abigail?
I'm back in the fucking building again.
That can cause a squish death, if I remember correctly.
Want to avoid that.
Yep.
See,
But
this just demonstrates to me that Eggman doesn't really know what he's talking about, because if he just created more traps that would probably be more effective at killing Sonic.
Fun fact about this boss. So, this is the Egg Rider. He will be riding around on a Motobud. If you remember the last time we talked about Motobugs in the fan game community, Motobugs have a special place because Jimmy was a Sonic ROM hack creator that created a ROM hack known as Motobug in Sonic 1. One of the first major sort of ROM hacks that kind of like broke the scene open, and is very respected. But unfortunately, at some point in the last in the last 10 years, the creator of that ROM hack passed, unfortunately.
Aw.
And as a way to kind of always remember them and put them into things, ROM hackers and whatnot will always make a little reference to Jimmy the Motobug by having just a Motobug that doesn't die in some way, shape, or form, whether it's Motobug Raceway or it's the Motobug that is riding that Heavy Rider rides, which specifically is named Jimmy after that creator. So by doing that, the crew that worked on this game kind of made the legacy of Jimmy immortal, which is very cute. Because now they are permanently just a part of the game. A part of a canon Sonic game. So they'll never not be part of the Sonic game, you know?
That's a shame.
It's a shame, but it's very cute of the people who made this to, you know, give that love letter to somebody who helped put Sonic ROM hacking on the map early on. A lot of size shenanigans in this level. Boy, I wonder if that'll be a theme. You're in the foreground and in the background. Boy, I wonder if the game's teaching you about how to control in that scenario by giving you normal physics and normal gameplay at first, before throwing something weird and wacky on this wacky workbench, you could say. Even though this is Metallic Madness. Also, they added lyrics to this, and it's sequel zone from Sonic and Eggman's perspectives. You'll hear them a lot more predominantly in Eggman's section, but Sonic's section does have a little bit of a section, and you can kind of make out the words, but it's not as clear as Eggman's section.
Whereas here, the lyrics are just ooh, E-I-E-A.
No. If you listen closely, you can hear there is a little bit of a freeform rap that sits in the background right here.
Now, these are the lyrics you're talking about, I see.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not that he wants to beat Sonic, he wants to pretty much Riddler him.
Yes.
He's proven that he's the superior to Sonic, and that's why he's such a doofus.
Correct.
Sonic 1 final boss, but you're Super Sonic.
sadly, his hurt box persists, so you can't get a double hit on him.
Aw.
Poor Tails.
Hey, we won!
Did you though?
He doesn't just hide out here, he moves around, but his pattern's been very... You see, there he goes. Bro just wanted to stick on the right side.
He'll never see me in this same spot 3 times in a row. Oh, dang it, he saw me!
I forgot to hit the button through Metallic Madness. Undo split. There we go. Well,
Oh, no.
Masterful gambit, Abby.
it was a great idea.
If you did that a second time,
Would have been funny, wouldn't it?
it would have been pretty funny.
The only way it could possibly be funnier is if he did it the 3rd time. Ooh, he's big head mode! That big ass head. Look at that head. Like a baby.
He looks like Baby Sonic from that one episode of Sonic Set AM.
I don't want to...
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, let's not.
Every time I think of Sad AM, I'm just like, I'm sure the writers barely just.
His fetish showed up a couple episodes here. I
Oh,
just
no,
don't
no,
want to
no,
try and pick out
Not-
which ones.
Not the adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm talking Sonic Set AM, the one with the actual story.
Oh, the one where the baby dies!
A baby
Yes.
dies?
Kind
Yes,
of.
it does.
What?
Yeah, the one with Steve Urkel and a baby dies.
Yeah,
Steve Urkel's
Steve
still-
Urkel is the voice of Sonic, for the record.
As well as Sonic's brother and sister. Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
Yes, Jaleel White voiced Sonic's
3 of 'em.
sister.
All 3 of the triplets born.
Triplets
Fair,
born,
that's Sonic
thrown
Underground,
away.
not Sonic Set AM.
Oh yeah, it's true. But that was where it happened, though. It was Sad AM.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Sonic Underground that the baby dies.
Yes, Sonic Set AM is the one with the Freedom Fighters and Sally Acorn and all that.
Ken
As-
Pender's verse.
Yeah.
Well, no, this is before Ken Penders was
Yeah,
in, because
yeah.
Ken Penders got involved in the comic, which came after Sonic Set AM's 2nd season and lack of renewal for a 3rd.
Yeah, because wasn't Sad AM the inspiration for the original comic or something like that?
Kind of. Like, they got information from what is known as the Sonic Bible.
Right,
that
I
became the
forgot
basis
there
for-
was a Bible for Sonic.
Yeah. That became the basis for both Sonic Set AM and the Sonic Archie comics. But Sonic Set AM was so successful that they did take several elements that weren't in the Sonic Bible but were in Set AM and implemented it into the Sonic comics.
Not risking it. Just popping super here.
That's a good idea.
There's enough stuff that'll do me in over here anyway, might as well. Alright, Tails, buddy. Last time you were here, you weren't on the ground, and I need you on the ground. Because I need you to do damage to things for me. Because we have to, like, you know, kill all of the clones before we can actually fight Eggman.
Okay, so what Kevin is talking about is technically true. There was a Sonic the Hedgehog comic in a 4-part mini-series that was February to May. It was a mini-series, and then Sonic Set AM premiered in September of 1993, whereas the mini-series of the comic was February to May in 93. but Sonic Set AM was being developed at the same time as the comic, so they didn't necessarily have any discussion amongst one another.
Yeah.
But they took their elements from the Sonic Bible.
I love when you get to see the zone before you get there.
It's some good shit.
Titanic Monarch is too damn long.
I think for an ultimate zone, yeah, it makes sense, but damn it is a long son of a bitch.
It really is.
I think the first act definitely could have used a lot less. The second act, I like the idea of the mini refights, but a lot of them are kind of eh.
So was it Act 1 or Act 2 that had like the 4 sections?
That was Act 2.
Yeah. That part I felt like, I don't know, for a game that expects you to beat an act in under 10 minutes is like, eh.
Like, I can understand they're trying to go with like a, especially with these things. They're trying to hit the Death Egg vibes, you know?
Yeah.
But Death Egg's, yeah, a gauntlet for a reason, but it's not a bad gauntlet. It's its own style gauntlet. Where it's not too long. Goodbye, Tails. This does have a lot of just hold down sections, though. Now we begin our climb proper, which is going to be a lot easier.
Now, to answer Martin's question, did Sonic get screwed over by a writer's Bible too? Yes, but no. And the reason that I say that is because the Bible wasn't necessarily restricting Sonic at first. Then Ken Penders happened.
Yeah.
And there is something known as the Ken Penders mandates. One of those mandates includes Sonic cannot show excessive emotion. There's a freaking reason why Sonic went through 6 months of torture in Sonic Forces and came out like, yeah, chili dogs!
What?
What?
What? You can fit.
What the
Really?
Yeah. There's another reason I hate Titanic Monarch. It is that specifically.
Fair enough.
Titanic Monarch has a lot of platforming that is bullshit. Just straight up bad design because it's just there to slow down the player. It's not there to give the player a sense of fun or progression or anything like that. It's just suffering.
But yeah, if you want a quote-unquote fun time, look up the Ken Penders mandates on the Sonic Archie wiki. And see all the stuff that Sega no longer allows due to not wanting somebody like Penders to do his shit again. Like, for instance, we're never going to see Sally and the rest of the Freedom Fighters ever again.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, the entire Archie universe is basically scrapped now. It will never come back.
Thanks, asshole.
To be fair, a lot of the writing there was convoluted and a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah, it was all Ken Penders writing.
Exactly. So it was probably better to just nuke it and start new. And honestly, like, they've been doing a great job with it after that point, too. Like, no discredit, Ian Flynn and crew have been rocking it.
It helps that Ian Flynn was a part of the Archie crew.
Mm-hmm.
IDW knew a winner when they saw that he was available.
Yeah. Are y'all good?
I think they're fine, and they're just... Are you good, Abby? Oh.
I like how the ring thing that was supposed to push me back up came out and punched me in the face after I had landed there. This fucking game, man. There is no Sonic game that is perfect. Every game has its flaws. Don't you dare say Sonic 2, because it's got Metropolis.
I never said Sonic 2 was perfect.
No, but I know other people would.
that's not perfect.
Sonic 3 ain't perfect. Carnival Night.
I love Sonic 2 the most, but I can tell you where all the problems are.
Mm-hmm. Like,
Metropolis Zone is a very badly made zone.
there are a lot of Sonic zones that really could have used a touch.
Right, this boss.
This is fine. I'm just gonna cheese it.
Sonic Rider Zero Gravity is... Wait, are you trying to say that game is out flaws? Because that game has many.
Isn't that the Connect one?
No, that's
Free
Riders.
Riders. So the fatal flaw with Sonic Rider Zero Gravity is whenever you did a drift, it would stop you in midair and it breaks the flow of the entire game.
Thank you, Tails. Perfect
However,
Sonic
there's a
game
mo-
does not exist. Yeah, pretty much. Sorry, go ahead.
There is a mod for Zero Gravity though that gets rid of all the weird fucking pauses.
Goodbye, Tails. So this is the one where you have to go down the various 3 platforms. After you get into the Thunderdome.
The Thunderdome. Here it goes.
There's one way to get a big ring here. I believe it's at the mid-left stage.
If and for some reason went through the game and didn't have one last one.
Mm-hmm. One last chance, but mainly it's just for cheesing the final boss.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Jeez.
Maybe it's this guy. This is also the most BS use of the rising falling platforms, if I remember correctly. Not even dealing with this dude. Just immediately popping super. Also not dealing with this dude. But yeah, you can... There's a way... Yeah, because this sends you back here, so you have to, like, basically climb the left side. And now we're back to Crush Death Town. Population, wee! This takes a minute. Is it down here? I don't remember anymore. Right! I think it is in this section, because this is the fun section. This is fine. This gets me out of here. I don't want to be in super mode anymore. I'm quite content not being super. The more I can save for the final battle, the better. Thankfully, the game is merciful and does give you a temporary invincibility there. But yeah, this is not fun platforming because it's like trying to not die in so many different ways. Remember, this is still all one of these subsections. Anyway.
There are 4, right?
Mm-hmm. This is the last subsection. I am just being safe through here. So I ignore the checkpoint. It's fine. Fine. I'm not going to have an issue. We will be smart, safe gamers.
Smart gamers are not compatible.
Smart gamers may not be the fastest gamers, but they're the gamers that get to the end of the game. Freya just ready to say that's quitter talk.
Quitter talk.
There it is. Don't become double world record holder by playing it safe.
Oh, I became double world record holder because I was the only one on the leaderboard.
Tale as old as time. The only one on the leaderboard becoming the leader.
And then people who knew what they were doing beat my records. I don't have a world record anymore.
Yeah, welcome to my story with Sonic Generations.
Oh, this boss is horse shit.
Yeah, unless you're super.
Yeah.
Tags. Eggman. Ghost hands.
All the way through.
Oh boy, I sure hope you like looking at one of the hard-boiled heavies. You're supposed to see all 4 this fight, but standing inside a man's hitbox isn't exactly healthy for him. What are splits? Splits are stupid. Can you guess what soda I have gets a guard of our point?
Big K red cream soda.
Vanilla Coke.
And now we meet the only boss that has ever been shown to hurt Super Sonic.
Debatable.
As in, when he gets hit, rings fly out. I can't think of another boss that has done that.
Well, it's really nice when the rings just kind of float to you like this. This is great. So you good there, Sonic? You ate a lot of balls to the face.
I just realized that the timer is just like wigging out.
Yeah, timer has no idea what to actually do here.
Also, considering time is warped here, I would try it's not so much that Supersonic got hit and is damaged, but Supersonic was knocked 5 seconds to the future and lost 5 rings.
Yeah, well, the one part of it that can deal damage to me is over, so I win! And then I get sent to Sonic Forces, and we ignore the rest of the plot. Boy, that run was trash. I had to reload a save of a completed save because I forgot where all the big rings were. We did not hit 7 big rings along that path. I was smart to use a working save. I'm just getting rid of my splits. They're awful.
What did Sonic do to deserve getting sent to Forces, Abby?
Marketable. Oh, look, he died.
Yeah.
That's Goku in the sky, and he's approaching the Earth.
Goodbye, son.
Hey, it's me, Goku!
Blah, 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 blah. Fred, did you want to play video games?
Did we? I didn't think we'd have this much time left. It's only 8:30. Oh god, we have to fill up more time with
Do we
bits.
want to take a quick 15 while we figure out what we're doing?
Sure.
Sure.
All right, let's get hit by a car. All right, we'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna get hit by a car, and I am currently missing the person who's gonna be playing the game.
Oh no!
Hold on, I'm fixing it. Should be good. Hi. Making sure I'm good on my end, though. Yeah. Making sure I'm good. Ah. Okay.
Select your character.
So, Sonic Adventure.
Woo!
Let's get him.
And of the adventure games, my preference.
Like it or not, love it or leave it, this is where we're going.
I love them. Both SA1 and SA2.
Look at that mouth. Is the game super quiet for anybody else?
What's up?
Not anymore. I'm a fool. I thought I clicked it.
Oh no!
I clicked it, and then, like, OBS, I had to remove it because I have to redo the windows. And now it's back. Alright, so Side Effects asking, do you finish each character as you unlock them, or do you immediately swap to a new character once you get them?
Not sure yet. That's mainly on you guys, I guess.
I'm okay finishing a story and then seeing another perspective. It feels like the way that the game was meant to be played.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yo, man, he found some bullets?
The fact that they are actually bullet weapons and not laser guns, like what you saw in like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles or Transformers or whatever.
This man can take bullets, and this is gonna be great.
This is gonna be fun!
This is going to be painful. Okay, good. I unmuted you guys so they can hear you.
The chaos.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh, it's chaos. You know.
O'Reilly's
Auto parts.
Wow!
Literally had this discussion the other evening of like, man, are you an advanced auto parts boy or a AutoZone girl? Me, I'm like, I'm a Therian. I go to O'Reilly's.
Damn.
I remember both sets of commercials, so honestly, it doesn't matter to me.
Didn't O'Reilly's actually buy out Advanced Auto Parts?
I don't know. I don't know the
Whether
auto
Advanced or
part.
Checkers Auto Parts.
I don't know the auto part wars.
Martin, no. They have not done a fan dub of SA1.
Oh, which means it might come.
Well, they've said that their next project is going to be Kingdom Hearts fan dub.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh boy.
Oh man.
I wholeheartedly recommend us having a movie night to watch that when it premieres. Because that is going to be fucking legendary.
Yeah.
Classic Eggman. What a different voice for Mike Pollock.
That.
Now saving.
So Mike Pollock was after this.
Mike Pollock came on from Sonic X onward. Sonic X was his first gig with Eggman.
Huh.
Uh-oh.
What? Tails?
Tails, we told you about driving high, man. I don't
Ah!
care. Dude is, man. Oh no, he just September 11th the resort.
No!
God, Andrew!
Mr. President.
Second tail.
The second fox has went down.
Oh my
Turn on
god.
the TV.
I also like how all of the people immediately spawn in the moment it's playable.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Yeah, no, the first section.
Yeah, the controls are as jank as I remember them to be.
Oh yeah, no, this is that early era 3D platformer.
And pelvic thrust. Woo!
I mean, technically, this game came out 98 or 99.
This was 98, I'm sure.
So this was very much the late 90s. This was not an early 2000s game. It's crazy to kind of think that this is still a product of the 90s. Okay, maybe
I will
not.
say
Okay, you know.
I will say, Abby, technically, we're both right because it was December 98.
Ah. Is it one of those 98/99 releases where it comes out like 2 months after in America?
Wikipedia only says December 23rd, 1998.
fuck.
My point is, it released so late in 1998 that it might as well be 1999.
Wait, does that mean that Sega did a simul release before Nintendo? Wait, were they based?
Oh man,
Was
I
Sega
think so.
always based? Sega always doing worldwide releases because they don't want to leave out fans from another demographic? That's what you're supposed to do there, and it never works.
Tell that to their releases of My.
God, I'm sorry, Freya.
What's my
And Shunism.
I have no idea what.
Really?
I could hear.
I have no clue, Artie.
I could feel. I could
No, what I'm
think.
trying to say is tell that to Sega's arcade division.
Oh yeah, no, the
Oh.
arcade division is completely
Yeah.
different from the way normal Sega works. I
Yeah.
can't even excuse that. That's just them.
Yup.
Whee!
Oh boy, rough to play. Are you sure we
Sega does
got the
what
right
Nintendo
game
did.
and this is Sonic 06?
Not yet. Just wait till I load that up.
Oh.
Okay. Okay.
Quick question. I do have a question in that regard since you brought that up. Are you playing the original or Project 06?
I am going to show you
Original.
pain like you've
Original.
never seen. Because you need to know the pain before you can find the pleasure.
Oh!
Oh, no,
whoa,
no,
whoa,
no.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
You like that?
It's just like that.
Wow.
Abby, I used to own Sonic 06. It's the only game I've ever sold back to the store.
You know what? This could be the worst type of subathon,
Oh.
Yeah.
where the more you give, the longer I play 06 and not P06.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh my
I
God.
have watched a person play the whole game through and on the final level just get so pissed off at the final level. I kid you not.
Genesis, what Nintendo
They took the disc and said they're going to microwave it. They didn't microwave it because they felt like their family would be pissed at them, so they just snapped the disc in half.
Long time no see, eh, Sonic?
Oh my God, those eyebrows.
Uh-huh.
Man's 90% eyebrows.
Oh my God, it's like his entire... It's like the strings that control his mouth are also attached to... What the fuck?
I will say that I think that this is an artifact of Sonic Adventure DX, which is what all
Oh my
ports of this
God.
game
Okay,
are.
Cyril, no way.
Wait. Why the fuck does nobody ever use these like reactions? What is this? What the fuck?
Oh, back in the day,
Oh,
they
back in the
did.
day. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
But if I remember correctly, they were much less egregious than this on the Dreamcast. This is an artifact of the Sonic Adventure DX version, which every single port of Sonic Adventure that was made after is of DX.
Yep.
Yes.
You're looking at like a port of a port of a port.
We're three.
Yep.
Yeah, we're technically like 4 ports deep because this game
Yeah.
was ported to GameCube, which was then ported to PC, which was then ported to Xbox 360, which was then ported to Steam. It got reported to PC.
Holy shit.
Yep.
This is the Steam version.
This is literally 4 ports in.
Oh, Sonic.
Alright.
Okay, it's this controller. Hold up.
Like some weird
I was holding left, and he's going right. That's an issue. Okay,
It's the
so we're gonna go in the main
controller.
menu. Hold up.
Oh my God, that facial rigging. Oh my God.
Also, Abby, I do have some bad news. Remember earlier when I said Wikipedia only said one release date?
Oh.
I had to look deeper. It released in Japan in December 1998, and in the West in September, October 99, so almost a year later.
Oh, Sega, you absolute monsters.
Okay, this already feels a million times better on my PS5 controller.
That's
I
good.
was
I
using
really
my
love
Switch.
the PS5 controller.
If it isn't Sonic!
If it isn't Sonic.
Silence! I am Dr.
Buy my stocks.
Greatest
Robotnik.
in the world!
Last time he ever uses it.
Yep.
Oh yeah?
Now
Oh.
this is the game that
This is
transitioned
before the
him.
Eggman.
Yeah, this was his last time appearing as Dr. Ivo Robotnik.
At least up until the movie.
Oh, this is the last time he kind of formally goes by it in the games, yeah. Though, I do love that in Generations they make a callback to it.
I mean, they also make a callback to it in Adventure 2 with Gerald Robotnik.
Oh, yes,
Yep.
yes. But I mean, like, they call attention to the fact his name has changed.
Mm-hmm. I think he just gave up going by another name after this. This is like, you know what? I'm reclaiming that shit and making it honorable. I am Dr. Eggman.
But,
Trying
yeah,
to fix my headset as we're doing this too.
it will be a while
I have a
before...
bad echo going right now.
Oh. It'll be a while before we get to Generations. But when we do get to Generations, they do poke fun at the name in a very fun way. It's a very simple jab, but it's a fun little thing.
Oh yeah, also this is the game where the manual called Eggman a feminist, but that was a mistranslation of womanizer.
And ever since then, he has just been a feminist. I think like the Sega media accounts like make jokes about it and like, yeah, no, he's just a feminist. Like
How do you fuck that one up?
very carefully.
Quite curious.
They also have made fun of that when the voice actors get together for the Ask Me Anythings.
Oh
The
yeah.
same one that had Tails have, what, 6 cans of empty Altoids?
Yeah.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
I'll
And
play
reveal
with
that-
you some other time.
I don't know.
And revealed that Shadow smells like lavender.
Shadow has a skincare routine.
Shadow loves
He takes good care of
Latinos.
himself.
I'm
After
so
this cutscene, I'm leaving call and then rejoining.
Oh my
Because this
god.
echo is driving me nuts.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Oh no!
Eggman, why didn't you just do that to start? Oh, hello.
His hands don't even syncs up with what he's holding.
He's not holding it, he's rubbing it.
Mm.
I'm going to affectionately rub down my
What the fuck is that?
and then I'm gonna feed it to the jelly monster.
The other day,
The god of destruction! Beerus! I mean chaos! Oh, he's got bones now! I forgot about that.
Yeah, every time he eats one, he gets a little different.
Bones. He got bones in him. There's a bone zone.
So I
Let's
believe-
not and say we did.
With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me!
And be mine!
Destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik
Robotnik Land.
where I will
Robotnik.
He's on his Utopia stint. Yeah, he's not gonna leave his Utopia stint for a long time.
Do you think Eggman was a popular poster on alt.pave the world?
Oh my god, bro probably owned Ruby and was like, yes! This is the best plot! Why am I stopping them?
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Goodbye, Artie.
Or
Take your time.
need it.
I can't believe it. He's gone forever. Miss him every day. When I was a young girl. I don't know. Just waiting for them to rejoin. Hey, hon.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Oh my god, it's gone, thank god.
Oh, thank
Oh,
God.
thank goodness.
Because it's like, I heard myself, I heard all of you twice over, and it was like, it was
Oh, that sounds bad.
sensory overdrive. Even, like, with the game the way it is already,
It's
which
okay,
is already
Abby, you'll
a
get all
sensory
the
overdrive,
hugs.
let's fucking face it. Alright, so, Eggman did some shit. You got the screen back up?
Yeah, I just need to make you huge.
Yep, you're good. I just wanted to make sure before I kept going. Because I remember most of this, but... Look, a windstone. I wonder what it does.
Oh man, I wonder if there's a convenient cave nearby that you can take that windstone to and maybe unlock the next area of the game.
I love how this dude's always just chilling here, by the way.
Just staring at a wall.
So now I'm thinking, if we're gonna cover a lot of the 3D Sonic games, should I cover Riders?
Oh hell
Oh,
yeah,
this goes
girl!
to the city area, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I thought Windy Valley was right below Tails' lair.
Oh, wait. Yep, I think you're right.
Yeah, it's off to the left.
I'm ahead of myself.
there,
That's the
bottom.
ice crystal
Yeah.
you take from the city to
Yep.
here.
Because you have to
Yeah,
deliver
that's
the
what it
guy.
is.
Yeah.
That's the Chow Garden. That's a fake off. Oh, this is the monkey. Did I
Monkey.
do anything with the monkey yet? Still wrong game. Okay, well, I don't remember this game as well as I thought I would.
What is it? The opposite side of the minecart? I was ignored.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I was just like, wait,
I'm
you
just
said the
trying to
minecart that
remember.
goes... Because I thought the minecart went to Windy Valley because it opens up the gate. And then that takes you to the airlift that pushes you.
No, because this minecart over here I thought leads to the Chow Garden.
Does it though?
Yes.
I thought that across the lake was the Chow Garden.
No.
Pretty sure this is the Chow Garden.
Awesome.
I could be wrong.
When you're facing the lake, it's on the right.
Ah, this is the...
yeah, that I never remember this one.
Because there's a couple, like, ones like that.
Thank you, guys. You're gonna have to guide me a couple of times with that. I told Abby that we would probably need a guide at our side, and she's like, "No, you got it.
I have
It's already coming to fruition."
I had confidence in your ability to remember one of your childhood classics.
Hun, it's literally been like 10 plus years since I've played this game.
That's like asking me, like, do I know where everything in Spyro 2 is because I 100%ed it when I was 15? No, I don't remember shit from shit, like where things are.
Yeah, but you would probably have a better time playing it than the rest of us.
Probably.
I got the life.
Spyro 2 is still one of the games that I have 100%ed multiple times.
Yeah. It's really fun. I love Spyro 2.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, remember all that music we had back in 3D Blast? That was pretty good. Oh boy, get this.
Oh, PS5 controller is so much better with those. I don't know why I even tried the Switch Pro controller. Fuck.
Hey! It's the first levels in 3D Blast. .3D Blast fans still winning to this day. .3D Blast Genesis fans. We don't talk to those Saturn fans.
You people and your money.
Yeah. What do those extra 16 bits get you? Back to me. If I wanted to tape two Genesises together, I would have gotten a 32X.
Two Genesis having sex.
My muscles! My muscles!
I won't trust the camera on that. The camera can fuck you over and kill you right there if you're trying to take the shortcut. So I elected not to take the shortcut.
Understandable.
Whatever's safest for you. The camera cannot keep up!
No, it can't. That's half the problem with this game.
Half.
Yes.
250 on the nose.
Nice.
Does that get
job.
you your cool rank?
Yeah, not bad.
There's no ranks in this, sadly.
Look at ya, Sonic.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing soon.
And that means I need to go to Station Square. Because it will always give you a queue if you need to go to one place or the other immediately.
It's very cool that Pittsburgh has a station square.
I know, right? It's pretty sick.
It's pretty sick. We should go because that's what Buca de Beppo's was.
Buca de
Beppo.
Buca de Beppo's.
Too bad it's gone.
Buca de
Gone.
Beppo.
Beppo's is gone?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Buca de Beppo's is gone. There's one
Okay,
by the
other
airport.
locations. Yeah.
There's one by the airport, but
I
it's
remember,
like,
right?
It doesn't feel like it's in somebody's house. It feels like a corporate
No.
location.
We don't get to see the Pope room
That's such a-
anymore.
No, that Buca de Beppo's has a Pope room. It's just gonna need a
okay.
new bust soon.
Well,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
know.
true.
We'll see what happens.
I was trying to be tactful about it by saying it that way.
I mean,
Well,
yes, and I appreciate that. I'm just, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And I think that
He was a good
because-
pope. I'm very glad we got another good pope because I was scared after having what was it, John Paul?
No, John Paul was in the the 90s and 2000s.
Paul
Benedict
was
the
our foreign
16th.
pope.
Benedict the 16th was the really, really, really the one before
I just remember this one joke earlier about it today is fucking great. It's like, imagine seeing JD Vance and then thinking I need to see God about this personally right now.
Okay, that man we can trash, the cow chomper.
Need to see God about this right now.
Look, when he gets back from the principal's office, he's gonna definitely have some interesting stories to tell.
Hold the action button and let go when you have enough power.
Ah, good old Lightspeed Dash.
I never figured out how to get that fucking egg.
Oh, it's actually really easy. See, like, there's this stone egg right here. You just grab
It's right
it.
here! Damn it!
And then you would just replace this with this, and yeah, bada bing, bada boom.
I like how you left it there for the next criminal to come by and just do that. Like, it's like walking into a bank with like a ski mask and a bag with a $sign on it and leaving it on the ground and walking away.
Okay, now I think we go to the casino. Because it's nighttime.
Ah, the
Casino's
casino.
open now.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
But you okay?
The only way in is closed. Huh, I wonder how we get in.
Huh, I wonder if it's
good
with
thing I'm
that.
Sonic.
Okay, I think my sister's lost it, guys.
What?
Do tell.
She just sent the family group chat a picture of a stuffed squirrel. So saying, "This is Larry the Cable Squirrel. Those nipples are a dog shock collar I've installed in him."
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
What kind of redneck Facebook?
My sister's lost it.
Yeah.
Like okay, Michael Reeves, okay?
What in the shit? I forgot about these particular pinball physics.
Hey, that's some good Amy art.
That's not well, okay. It is Amy, but it's specifically when she was Rosie the Rascal, right?
I thought this was just using some Genesis, some Genesis era assets.
Oh, alright, game.
Yeah, what the hell was that?
I was gonna say, y'all saw that, right?
Yeah.
This game just does that sometimes.
It's about as worse as last night when my aunt sent me feet pics.
Why?
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Andrew, I love you as a brother, but what is with your family?
Weird sometimes.
Alright, Sonic. He's just gonna do him. As long as I get over 100 rings on this, I'm fine. Then I don't have to go into the sewers. I don't want to go into the sewers. The sewers are bad. Oh, fuck. I'm in the sewers!
You really should not have said a damn thing, Artie, I'll be honest.
You kinda jinxed yourself up.
Pretty damn.
Alright, I've been in the sewers enough that I kinda know a decent route.
Yeah, you get
That's
a feather
good.
shield out of the sewers. Makes life a lot easier. Also, the beat's a banger.
How did I miss
I've
these?
never been here before. Granted, I only played the game the one time on stream, but I did not see this on my stream.
Yeah.
I missed one.
It's still a pretty dang good money farm.
What's the number of rings you need here again?
400, I think? 500? I ain't going for it. It's bait. I ain't doing it.
Baited.
Sonic, stop.
You know what?
He literally will shake himself off of the water that's been building up on him the whole time. And then I take a shower, because I was in the sewers.
The Stewards.
The sewers.
Oh, good. Everyone's wanted to bathe Sonic the Hedgehog. Now you can too.
Already took more showers.
I was
than a
wondering where
Studian.
Final Fantasy XIV got inspiration for that.
Wait, what?
I can't believe this man's taken more showers than everybody at a Smash Bros. Tournament.
I forget where the fucking pulp is.
I mean, I'm fairly certain that, Sonic has taken one shower.
Yeah, he just did.
Yeah, that was the one shower.
Alright, so we're gonna drop off the rings we got now.
Why can I get grabbed and shaken around like that, hon?
So we're gonna try it again. Because this is the easiest one to get rings. I would do the other one, but as much as I love Knights, Freya, I love you, that cutscene is literally 20 years long. I'm not doing that.
Da 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 da.
I had avoided a lot of Sonic Adventure 1 stuff, so when I got to the Knights thing in that pinball game, I was kind of excited. It was kind of neat.
Oh boy, I can't wait to play Balatro.
What would be enough incentive for me to play the Knights Wii game?
You've got a subathon coming up, right?
I was about to say.
There you go.
You got a subathon coming up, right, girl?
I still have to figure out what the dates I want to do it.
Oh my god.
Probably after
my
MFF
God.
or FWA.
Yeah, probably after FWA.
Probably a good idea.
When is FWA?
Like May 8th to 12th.
Where's my ball? There's my ball.
Already went in puppy mode.
Wait, what?
Where's my ball? There's my ball.
Damn it!
Where's my ball? There's my ball.
Okay, I'm almost
No
at
take,
the
only
threshold.
throw!
Hey, reach the threshold. I won't be put in
Yay.
the sewers. As long as I don't lose it to Eggman. Eggman can still take my rings away.
Oh, don't you want to get tongued by Eggman?
Why did you jinx it?
I didn't.
Oh, bye.
Come on, I need some more.
Another 100.
Oh, that was
Ooh,
nice.
open both of them. And there you go. Oh,
Give it to me! Give it to me!
Yeah! The game's like, here you go.
Aw.
That's so mean.
I would legitimately want to see what the Night series is all about, because apparently the lore is fucking nuts.
The lore is insane.
This should be enough.
Yeah,
Now we're
load,
going back for a little bit.
last load was 200, so this should be more than enough, yeah.
How many rings do you need?
I was pretty sure it was 400, which I was right.
However many pile up high enough to reach the emerald.
Oh, hi, Tails. Could you get your ass off the screen? Dude.
Hi, I'm the main character. Hey, that's the ice stone. Yay. Man, that's great.
What a great cutscene.
Oh no, the Chaos Emerald!
Great work, guys.
Every time you get one, Eggman is like, oh no, that evildoer took the emerald from me. Every time I get an emerald.
Hey, yo,
I got
Sonic,
stank in the face.
Did Sonic just get maced?
Oh,
Yes.
man. What happened to that emerald we just had?
I guess Eggman's got one of them. But the other one's safe. That guy must be desperate.
That means his 2 to our 1, and that's not good. Come on!
Thanks, Tails.
We need to get
Can't believe you did
Thanks,
that.
Tails. Oh, the
Right, and they
camera.
had
I
an
love
actual
the
kid
camera.
voicing Tails. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm very happy it's an adult now.
Nice deflect. Actually, hold up. I can get an upgrade right now.
This is the crystal ring. This reduces the time needed to store power.
Hey, you know that
for light
upgrade you
speed
just got that
dash.
takes forever to actually do anything?
Yeah. That's why I did that.
Yo, E102 Beta MK2? Greetings.
Did you just have a fucking stroke, Abby?
No, in chat.
The train headed for the Mystic
The-
Ruins will
Hello,
be
brother.
soon.
Oh my god.
Who is
Yeah,
this?
you got the new item here, Tikal. Thank you, Tikal, for Pussy Island.
Oh,
God damn it.
Pussy Island!
do not.
Even E102 gets excited for Pussy Island. I can't see. Wee. Have a stone.
It's a stone, Luigi.
That is rock! Oh,
Jump a couple
the animation of him
times
climbing
and
up a ladder will never get old.
Ah, when I got here, I was very upset that this wasn't Ice Cap Zone music.
You should be able to jump
This was
backwards, but don't-
whatever this music.
That was just Doom and Demise.
Nice to
Oh
meet you.
my God, Tails, do something for the love of God!
What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!
Tails, for the love of God!
Ow!
You goddamn carnivore! This hedgehog is not a snack on ice!
All right. We're at part 2. which is actually significantly harder. I got a little bit of the skip, not much. You can skip a good amount of it there.
I always equated the platforming in here to be like the volcano in Mario 64 when you go inside it. You're like, that's a
that
fun
thing.
little mini section, but it feels like both sections could have been better done with whatever they're trying to do here.
Damn it. The lava level in Mario 64 always felt like this is what they probably uses the test level originally.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, in this game, this is also one of the extreme few levels where it expects you to platform as big.
Right. Wait. Yeah, no. I guess because technically this is a port of the GameCube version, but you control Tails as a player too here. Huh.
Like I said, every single port of the game that has come out has been of Sonic Adventure DX, not the original Sonic Adventure on the GameCube.
I thought the GameCube release was the DX version. It was the Dreamcast that was the OG.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was just.
I was gonna say that's correct.
Yeah.
The spooky stage.
Ready for fun?
It spooks.
Oh, here we go.
It ain't ice
Split
cap.
second. Ah!
It ain't ice cap if you're not getting chased down a hill by an avalanche.
I don't remember where the rings are at all, so. Of course! It's alright.
Literally wherever you were turning from is where the rings were. Oh, that pop-in. I forgot about that.
Missed the center route, but whatever. We're just gonna dodge all those explosions. Oh, hi, camera.
This was this particular voice actor's very first stint as Sonic, right?
Pretty sure?
You can kind of tell.
You kind of overshot.
Fine.
Sonic goes zooming over the emerald, goes, there it goes, splats into the wall.
But we're kind of lucky that he didn't clip out of bounds. Because
Yeah,
he
no
can
shit.
do that if you go too fast there. Alright, we're done with that one. God damn it. Down the hole.
The train headed for station
Don't say it,
square
don't say
will
it,
be
don't say it,
departing
don't say it,
soon.
don't say it, don't say it, don't say it.
Ha! Down.
It's more telling myself not to say it.
Oh.
Oh, really? It's not this yet. What? What's going on, bud?
Chef, I thought.
Go to the Mystic Ruins. You might find something.
Really? Oh, I know what's going on.
The train headed for the Mystic
Thank you, T-Cal,
Ruins
for
will be
Pussy
departing
Island.
soon.
Can you all say 2 words for me?
Yes?
2 words.
2 words.
2 words.
I am retired.
No, they're O and no.
All right.
Knock knock, it's
Oh no.
From Knucklehead.
Something bugging you? No time for games, Sonic. Give me the emerald you have, right now. What? Let's just see you take them. Huh.
And now we fight our best buddy Knuckles.
Oh no.
Oh no.
There it is!
There it is! He's in the line!
Oh no.
He's on the line! Again!
Best shot.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And here comes Eggman to be a scrungly bungus.
Oh, you said emeralds, did you?
I better slurp these up.
Like taking candy from a baby.
That's a Chaos Emerald.
Yeah, jackass, you.
Fool! You made it all too easy. You practically gave them to me.
Hold it right there, creep. You can't get away with this. No.
Very much is.
Pick you again. Me? What about you? Way to go, knucklehead.
Knuckles immediately deflects. Immediately fails deflection.
Chaos!
I still wonder what Chaos
Control!
3 would have looked like.
I know fans have made. But I would assume his legs kind of.
My friend?
Ah! He transformed again!
TF.
No one ever cuts us any slack.
Yeah, Chaos seems to be into that.
You. Yeah.
You know what that means?
Oh, this
Fish!
boss fight.
Yeesh.
Fish.
This is the infamous boss fight where, I like that episode where Aaron and Danny talk about macaroni for a long time. Nice shot.
Fish.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, this boss is actually pretty easy as long as you got a handle on him.
Mm-hmm. I just
Grab
wasn't
that.
expecting to take out 2 lily pads in one shot.
Yeah. As long as you remember where the lily pads are and pay attention to which ones he's taking out, it's not too much of an issue. Plus, as you can see, they're regenning as he's taking them out.
Indeed. What? Why did that one go away as soon as it regen? Nice job.
Sonic, you're drowning!
That's fine.
I know, right?
This is great.
What?
Sonic. Sonic is staring at me.
Sonic, you need air, Sonic!
Sonic.
His nose is long enough, it's acting like a snorkel.
Oh my god.
Just in case you forgot, Eggman has a floating goddamn militia.
We only see the one airship in this game. It's not until Sonic Heroes that we see the entire Eggman armada.
Egg. It pales in comparison to the power of chaos.
The power of chows.
Until we meet again, my friends.
They gave Eggman a much better theme in the second game.
I am the Eggman.
Hey, we can't let him get away. Let's get to my workshop and we'll take the tornado.
Yeah.
You guys go. I have some unfinished business to take care of.
On Pussy Island.
Knuckles, we'll take care of everything here.
So we're cool, right? We cool?
Yeah.
Cool.
Uh-huh.
We just made you lose 2 Chaos Emeralds, but we cool?
To be fair, Knuckles attacked you.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, no, it was on him for being a dumbass again.
Here for a second.
Oh yeah,
Again.
now we get to see the true power of Tails.
This fucking... I still have no idea what he's doing with this fucking, this fucking nonsense.
Huh? You know, the palm trees that can just do this.
I mean, they're on pistons.
Don't
Yeah,
they also do that in Sonic X?
I'm sure the plants love this. Let me grab you by the roots and rotate you 90 degrees.
It could be fake palm trees.
Yeah.
I forgot about this being Tails' theme song in this game.
Watch the acceleration on this thing. 0 to 60 in 1 frame.
Literally.
And they
Beats
both died
Aston-
due to G-forces.
Aston Martin wishes they could do that shit.
Also, I just looked over in the corner. I'm sorry, do you have 99 lives?
Yes.
Neat.
Because fuck not.
Yeah, this ain't the blockbuster age anymore.
Easiest way is to always do the homing attack on all the enemies in this.
Yep.
You can lock on to, I think, 4 at a time.
The developers of SA2 really saw this and was like, we'll try and do it better, and made the Tails and Eggman stages.
Those are a big reason why I like this game more than the other one.
Ouch.
Like, for an on-rail
Yeah, I forgot about
shooter,
the guys
this
on
was
the side.
fine. I feel like they should have taken a couple more notes from Panzer Dragon, because this still feels very loose. Oh, sorry.
Panzer Dragoon is a game I've always wanted to play but never got a chance to.
I always wanted to check it out, but that's because I have a soft spot for dragons. It's just like,
Well,
Dragons.
It's one of the things you do, Senna.
Is there a way to get a legitimate copy these days? Yeah.
I like how Freya immediately knows the answer on how to obtain something that revolves around dragons.
Also, exactly. The market that game came out in doesn't exist anymore. You can emulate it.
Good news about this stage is the more you clear out, the easier it gets. So,
What a great stage.
that second
Boy,
lap was pretty easy.
What a great stage. Boy, I love the Tornado. This is a great airship. It's so classic. It's been with Sonic for so long. I really love the image of Tails and Sonic on the Tornado. Oh, boy. Well, that's going down the drain.
Wasn't that the Tornado 2 because he crashed the Tornado 1
93!
earlier?
Damn!
Oh, so close! But anyway, yes, I have thought about emulating. However, I tend to try to avoid using those as much as possible. Especially considering I'd be streaming it. I have a fear that I would be just an easy target.
For what though? Like,
You've heard of the era when Sega was going adpocalypse on the Shining Force videos, even for things that only said Shining and Force, not necessarily in that order, somewhere in the video, and had nothing to do with Sega, right?
oh god.
Yeah, that was back in it was sometime between 2010 and 2015 that
I
videos
remember
were
a
being taken
Jimquisition
down
about
en
it.
masse. Yeah, there was a Jimquisition about it. Videos were being taken down en masse by Sega regarding Shining Force. And again, there were videos that had nothing to do with Sega or Shining Force, just the words Shining and Force were somewhere in the video, not necessarily in that order or together. And yes, that was 15 years ago. That doesn't mean it's not gonna potentially happen to me again. I just don't like tempting fate. You have to understand, Murphy has a special attention on me. Oh, right, Amy's theme song.
I hate this era of Amy. The madly in love with
You
Sonic.
can now play with Amy.
No thanks.
Well, think of it this way. If they were to do a takedown to you over it, they would do it whether or not they figured out it was legit or not.
My point being is that the more attention I have on me, the more likely they're going to do that. And like I said, Murphy's got his special attention on me a lot of the time.
That's fine. If someone's feeling more courageous, they could always take it for the council.
Look here. It says cute couples get in free. Let's go.
That seems judgy.
I really...
Oh yeah, Zero, woohoo, in the chat. We got a Zero lover over here.
Oh, is that the
Now we're
robot's
going
name?
to Twinkle Park. Yes.
Yes.
The one that chases Amy around.
Yeah. Because you have the Alpha to Epsilon.
Gamma.
It was Gamma, right. Oh hey, another son from Sonic 3D Blast. The theme of Flicky. Nobody cares.
Oh god!
You're gonna die!
Everything's fine! Everything's
You're
fine!
gonna die!
No, I'm good.
Twinkle Park gives no shits.
Or is this the basis for the racing bullshit in the next game?
Probably.
I'd say racing, but it was just do laps in a certain amount of time and don't die.
I thought the routes weren't laps, but were sprints from one end to the other, and you just ran them forward and backwards for whatever story you were on.
All I know is that they were Tails and Rouge, I think.
No woohoos.
That's all I remember from Sonic Adventure 2. I also remember there was a particular jump in the Rouge stage where you go over the middle. Never go over the middle as Rouge because she dies immediately.
Ow!
And then there is a super fun don't hit the walls
Fuck
emblem.
you! Mm-hmm. And he falls right through the stage. Fuck you, buddy.
Culturally supplanted it in my ass. I will supplant right back. Culture changes with time, and I don't. I haven't changed a bit since I was a child.
Alright, time for the fun part.
Yay! But I am still considering playing Panzer Dragoon on emulator. I'm always wary of emulators and try to do things legitimate. It's just the things that I try to do. If there's a legitimate way to do something, I try to go for that. If not, well, obviously I only have one choice.
I think it's good to still find a way to play it legit, but yeah, nobody. If there is no means to do so, then enjoy the game however you can.
I suppose it would count as abandonware in this day and age, wouldn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. The IP is still technically owned by like a corporation. It's just that corporation hasn't done anything with it forever. That's like Duke Nukem almost. Like,
Well, no, not until 2030.
right, yeah.
Why? What's in 2030?
20 years since Duke Nukem Forever.
Camera, work with
Wait.
me, thank you.
Well,
I got the skip.
There'll be more time between Duke Nukem Forever releasing and Duke Nukem Forever not releasing?
Yep.
Thank you,
Yo.
Homing Attack.
Oh, God. Well, at least we still don't have Half-Life 3.
Still don't have Half-Life 3.
Or Portal 3.
Or
It'd be
Team
faster
Fortress
to die
3.
at this point.
Or Counter-Strike 3.
There's still more hats they can absolutely make and
I love the homing attack in this game, by the way.
There's totally more hats they can make and release for Team Fortress 2 before they start work on Team Fortress 3.
Oh, yes.
Also, Counter-Strike 2 came out really recently.
I said
Yeah, it really
Counter-Strike
did, like
3.
really recently.
I said
Like
Counter-Strike
a year
3.
ago.
Yeah, I know, but you can't really use the 3 thing as a bit because 2 just came out. You have
The
to give it
joke
20
is Valve
years, like
can't
the other
ever
bits.
release a game in its third version.
Yeah, I know.
Wow!
That was shitty.
I wanted to homing to attack right into here, and it's just like, nah, enemy, go.
Also, Abby, I know, it's just Counter-Strike isn't that 2 plus Valve time yet.
True. Alright, a good VR sequel to Half-Life Alyx.
Welcome to Twinkle Park.
Didn't they?
That doesn't go back to Half-Life 3.
Pretty much. Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
I'd better catch her before it does.
To be fair, none of us were expecting Alyx. We were all expecting the resolution of the Freeman saga.
Didn't they recently reveal they're doing something like an Alex 2?
Is that right here? No, it's over here. Thanks, Car.
Riding on cars.
Yeah, lemons!
Egg.
That's the egg. What patch of grass is it in? Fuck.
I can't believe it. We're touching grass.
I can't believe Sonic touched
Why
grass.
do I remember shit and you don't? Because I have a shit memory side! Yeah, it's right here.
An employee card. Use that to get into the building.
Ah, it's that simple. Just hold it up to the door and it rises.
Yep, and you don't need the card anymore, so you can just chuck it after.
Heck yeah.
Hey, it's time for the best level in the game.
Woo!
Here we go.
Wow, really? Thanks. I love you, game.
Wow, it really
So
did.
much.
It really did send you up and down and all around.
I'm holding straight up. I don't know what else I can tell you.
I did raise everyone's volume, yes, because I want to hear the music. Like how there's an item box for a singular ring.
It was a question mark box, which can be 1, 5, 10, 20, or 40.
God.
Grab onto the helicopter. You should be able to go on further. Beware that
Okay,
the
Captain
paths are
America.
dangerous. Be careful.
The cops!
5-0. The pigs.
The fuzz.
No, they're powered by pigs. See?
Yeah, that's how we know they're pigs. They're right in there.
At least they put pigs inside. It's like when you've got Intel inside.
What a video game! Holy shit!
One of the video games of all time, isn't it?
Ah, yes.
Some juicy, whatever this is. This would be definitely a lot better if there was more, like, view distance. Okay, this has decent view distance.
You know how bad this controls right now?
Horrible.
I'm going to assume very. Also, how big is this building?
Massive.
Well, now we're on the ground
The
floor.
cops!
The 5-0. This is such a beautiful theme for a section of the game that you're in for like 20 seconds. I hate it. It's like, why did you make this beautiful
You can
composition?
extend it out a bit. If you just hang around.
I guess.
There's places to explore in this game. That's the beautiful thing about it.
It's a Sonic game.
That's what knuckle stages are for.
Hello, random bluebird that decided that it wanted to join us.
They're for chow.
Yeah, not bad.
He's really trying. Alright, so that takes care of that. We're
to
out.
find Amy. She should still be in this city.
Amy in the city.
Amy? Oh man, where can she be?
Sonic! Help!
That didn't take long.
I'll cut him off at the Mystic Ruins.
Now, in space, yes. I still wish this was an actual movie.
Sonic fans, they have one true desire.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.
Slow some of the movement down.
Let me go, you hunk of junk! I mean it!
Hey there, bull brain! You better get Amy to me or I'll squash ya!
No. Sonic's about to square dance with a.
Hey, what's happening here?
What?
Who turned off
It
the
got
sun?
really
The
dark.
sun turned off. Oh,
Oh!
bro parked.
Bro Parks.
Very
Nah,
nice
you're
of
fine.
Eggman to put her on the mic before letting her like get thrown in the dungeon. Like, literally Eggman just holding Amy. I'm gonna let my cat get on the mic for a moment.
I still don't understand what the fuck that whole thing was. I don't understand what that kid was doing with the whole pretending to be a screaming
I don't
cat
have light
thing.
speed attack. Fuck.
Oh shit.
Where do I get light speed attack from?
Sai, where does
Oh,
Artie get like?
right here.
Oh, never mind.
It's right here. I would have answered my own question. It's fine, everybody. It's fine.
Try the light speed dash toward the enemy.
Yo,
You know,
got-
sometimes
You can now
you play through games using the Socratic method.
Exactly.
I can't believe you found LSD.
And if you want to look over here, it's a very
Pussy
familiar
Island.
place.
It's Pussy Island.
I like that. That is Angel Island. It's just this, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so dumb. Where's the
I
rest
know,
of the
right?
island?
Crystal.
It was so much bigger in Sonic 3.
That
It's
made
so
me
much bigger in Sonic Adventure 2 as well.
Yeah.
made me so mad as a kid. I was just like,
Like,
what
that's
do
the
you
whole
mean
thing?
that's all of Angel Island?
The weed crystal. The weed diamond.
Wait a second. No. Okay. I'm sorry. We're incorrect. The Mystic Ruins, I believe a good part of them are implied to be Angel Island because of the whole Echidna tribe stuff.
Ah, okay. So, like, Angel Island's crash landed itself somewhere near, and a lot of Mystic Ruins is... Okay. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Because, like, this volcano leading to a similar area, like Lava Reef, makes, you know, sense too. You know, like, because really, Angel Island really only has one big mountain in the middle of its range, the visible volcano, that you go in for Lava Reef, but this also being, like, an area similar to Lava Reef. Okay, okay. That I can fuck with.
It basically crash landed in its floating route on the edge of this continent, close enough that Station Square would be able to have a place to go to it when, you know, carnage is stopped.
Okay.
That's my theory.
Everyone is demanding some Red Hot Skull.
What?
You can't call it Skull on Twitch TV. That's TOS. Red Hot Skull. Because that's the name of the song.
Oh.
But calling it Skull makes it sound like it could be... Never mind.
TOS?
What?
My brain is loosely associating the word skull and the word head together.
Skull.
Yeah, she's giving you some skull.
Yeah, I don't know.
So wait, what?
That's a bit of a stretch.
That feels very, like, mid-2000s.
Skull.
I mean, to be fair, Skull also sounds like something narcotic that would be in the mid-2000s. Some narcotic nickname.
Give me that skull.
Yeah.
Because also besides head, I mean, there is a term helmet. Like, that is a thing. People use the word for that.
Never heard it be used before in reference to oral sex.
Really?
Might be a regional dialect.
I've heard that a lot from kids in high school. You kidding me?
I never heard that.
Yeah, I've never heard helmet before. Definitely heard head. And mustache ride.
Okay, I'm wondering
That
if
one
it's
I've
like
never
an
heard of.
era thing, because mustache ride definitely feels like people who grew up in the 90s would call it that.
Yeah.
Or the 80s.
Because I remember this shit post about people, like, having a lot, like they said, like, I've seen more helmets than Hitler.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I have heard the term, but not like that.
Jesus Christ, internet, chill.
No, that was yesterday.
True.
Both the Jesus Christ and the chill, I mean.
Well, I mean, I
Homing
hope you
attack,
did
I
get-
fucking love you so much. You're my best friend ever.
Oh yeah, early 3D homing attack's great.
Also, that probably is why not a lot of people call it helmet nowadays.
Yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to hear that anymore either. Oh,
Missed.
almost landed on top of that, Artie.
Christ.
Still getting some decent times though for me flubbing up as much as I am.
Yeah, not bad.
Thank you, Sonic.
Man, if only I said, yeah, not bad. Then my boyfriend can thank me.
Yeah, thanks, Abby.
Ah!
Man, I wonder how we're gonna get there.
Hey, Sonic.
Hi, Tails. You brought it
Where
up
have you been all my life?
I'm glad you're okay.
Eastern Pennsylvania.
So this is the Tornado 3, right?
Tornado 2.
Is this the one that gets transformed into the robot?
Because I swear, we've seen 2 planes get rashed in this game so far.
Yeah, no, Tails' record in this game is very bad.
And I know that this is the Tornado 2, I was just making a joke.
Tornado 2.5.
There we go.
These are not wanting to lock on right now.
Oh yeah, this does use the Saturn model on Sonic, doesn't it?
Yep.
Oh shit, it does!
Let's see. Martin, there's the Tornado 2, and then the Tornado X that appeared in Sonic X. I'm not sure if there's any others, though.
You can kind of cheat and get a head start on all this shit, which is actually very nice. Miss some of the normal enemies, but whatever. I don't think I ever get a perfect score on this one. It's just dodging everything sucks. Yeah, I did not get those.
Here it comes again.
Don't worry, I'm ready.
Are you, little man?
Engage.
Excuse me.
Whoa!
Yep, it is the one that transforms into the robot.
Yes.
Cool.
Well, I didn't say anything because you were about to see.
Mm-hmm. Okay, technically there are only 2 tornadoes, but the Tornado 1 has been redesigned like 4 times.
Yes. It has been repaired and rebuilt numerous times. These guys are a pain in the ass to target. Oh, that was an asshole move, game. Yeah, I'm not gonna live.
Not again? What do you mean, not again?
Worst part about this is there's no fucking checkpoints.
Rose falling to his demise and is like, oh, not again.
Damn, not here.
I mean, the game did literally start with Tails crash landing, so...
This game was the start of, like, sad, upsetting Tails. Like, Tails was so cool until, like, this game did him so dirty.
I hate to say it, but you want to know what happened just before this game came out? In the Archie comics?
Oh no! Don't tell me it was the Tails got cucked thing.
It was the buff Tails, yes.
Oh my god.
Because Archie comics were basically more or less allowed to do whatever they want until Sonic Adventure was coming out, and then Sega's like, alright, time to start doing storylines from this again. And so they actually had to adapt Sonic Adventure 1 while keeping the lore of the video going, or not the video, but of the comics going. And so Eggman, who was at that point literally dead in the Sonic Archie comics, revealed that there were robot backups for Robotnik, and was also the reason for the new design that's seen in Sonic Adventure.
throw kept copies around just to be like, hey, Sega decided I'm back on the plot, baby. I was never out. Don't know why you killed me.
They actually did end up bringing back the original Robotnik at one point, and he was kind of pathetic and didn't want to be around anymore. But I think the most interesting part is that in Sonic Archie comics, it's technically a future Earth. There are Overlanders, and then there are the Mobians, the Underlanders. The Overlanders were basically humans. And there was a massive war going on between the Mobians and the Overlanders. And Robotnik was actually a fugitive from the Overlanders that the Mobians took in and took care of. And then he sent the King of Mobotropolis to the Other Zone. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It might be Other Zone. Remade Mobotropolis into Robotropolis and tried to kill and conquer the entire world, Overlander and otherwise. When it came to making this game, Station Square was actually revealed to be a secret, highly technological underground society where the Overlanders still called themselves humans and lived in peace and paradise with their Mobians. With the Mobians there, I mean. Nice job, Artie.
Took a little bit more damage than I wanted to, but whatever.
It was so advanced that the skybox you see in this game, that was a hologram to allow them to exist underground and not feel like they're actually underground in the Sonic comics.
I am surprised Archie had this goddamn license as long as they have, hearing some of the bullshit that they went through to try to make some of this shit canon. Holy shit, guys. At some point, you have to admit you've gone off the goddamn rails and say, maybe we should reset this bitch, and you decided never to. You decided to go even harder. And you know where it got you? A lawsuit with Ken Penders.
You're right, my friend. So here we
He held only one eye there. Sonic only had one eye there, what the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
Doesn't Sonic always have one eye? Isn't that the whole, his design?
No, I mean one iris and pupil.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the other one was hiding. Got scared.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Do it, dude.
Yeah!
Get a load of this!
Get a load of this!
Oh no, it's Gurren Lagann!
You're not the only one who can make their ship do some interesting bullshit.
Did you see that?
There's a reason Eggman's got... What was that face,
Darn!
Sonic? What was that fucking face, Sonic? You smug bastard looking at Tails like, I've never seen anything like this before. You give Tails that smug ass look before snapping back to reality.
Well, I'll show you. Bring it on.
Like, bullshit, you've never seen anything like this before. You stole this from him, didn't you?
Oh, by the way, you remember the time stones from Sonic CD, right?
Uh-huh.
In the Archie comics, they ended up repurposing that when Sonic 06 came out, because Silver was a time traveler from a future that no longer existed. And so, you remember Trunks basically being made a time patroller in the Xenoverse games because... What?
I cannot aim this.
Yeah, Trunks time traveled and messed with time and has to work with the Supreme Kai of Time to fix the shit that he broke in the Xenoverse games, right?
It's the primary plot points of Xenoverse is you're a trainee who's like working with Trunks because of how bad he screwed up the space-time over and over and over again.
Well, he just is the only one to actually use a time machine, whereas the rest of time stuff is strictly the domain of the gods. So he was specifically told to make up for that, he had to work with the Supreme Kai of Time, or Cronoa, until he worked off his debt. that was actually a ruse. She just needed his help because there were people that were way too powerful and fucking shit up. But she couldn't help admonishing him and going, but if you help me, I'll overlook this. Because she needed to convince him to work.
I'm not gonna forgive you for your crimes, but I'll make them a lot less mean.
Yep.
Meanwhile, she doesn't actually have any crimes loaded up. She just wants a friend.
But the reason why I point this out is because that was Silver in the Archie comics before Xenoverse was a thing. Because he time traveled, he had to work with Mammoth Mogul and learn the intricacies of time and how to try to fix things and utilize the time stones to do so. There is a reason why in Death Battle, the Archie comic Silver beat the Dragon Ball Heroes version of Trunks. He's kind of ridiculous in the comics.
Yeah, but then again, Death Battle's Death Battle.
It is Death Battle, but there's still basis in their reasoning for a lot of things. I still don't agree with a lot of them. Like, Mario's not beating Sonic, you fucking kidding me? But, at the same time, I see the logic in where they're trying to go with their choices, and it leads me to research some things. And like I said, Archie Silver's kind of ridiculous.
Actually, speaking of Death Battle, that does remind me. Death Battle also said Master Chief would beat Doom Guy before 2006. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, before 2016.
Yeah, and now they're doing a rematch. So, pretty much, because Chief has had a bunch of trash games, Chief's pretty much cooked. I 100% guarantee Chief is not as cooked as the Omni-Man versus Homelander match, because that was like throwing like Superman in a box of tissue paper. But Chief is cooked. Chief is so cooked compared to Doom Guy.
Also, as a quick note, the Omni-Man versus Bardock battle they did is another example of Death Battle not exactly doing their research, because it appears in their minds they equated Omni-Man to evil Superman, whereas the examples of might that was used required multiple people on a dying planet as his strongest feat, whereas Bardock is seen as equally powerful to the Saiyan King, who just lifted a hand and 3 planets wiped out like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, no, we don't take Death Battle, nor do we take game theory at face value. They are there for entertainment.
No. It is strictly entertainment, and it is very entertaining, but what I like most about Death Battle is it gets you thinking and researching yourself. Because it could bring you to certain things you either never thought of before or never heard of before.
I mean, it's important to remember that Death Battle is just the extension of the whole power scaling community as a whole. Like, you know, we say things about some of the conclusions Death Battle has come up with, but it's not necessarily just them. Like, it's indicative of the entire community.
They're just doing it in an entertaining way.
Though I will say this, the best thing that I learned that I saw in recent months was the power scaling community, quote unquote, discovered Sportacus.
Oh
and
yeah.
Oh my god, you've done such outrageous things in their show that they are taking deathly fucking serious. It is the funniest thing ever.
That's incredible!
I love Sportacus being able to 1v1 so many villains and whatnot. It's like, yeah, Sportacus might lose if he didn't have an apple. With an apple, though, man's beating Goku. Good.
I love the fact that the first person to get this treatment on Sportacus was in fact Homelander. Something.
No, I had the skip.
Something just pleases me with the fact that Homelander has pretty much been regarded as an absolute dog tier loser by pretty much the entire internet.
Yeah. I've never even watched The Boys. I'm sure it's a good show, but everything I hear about Homelander makes me hate him.
I mean, he's supposed to be hated. Like, he's Homelander.
Yeah. Like,
he's not a guy that I love to hate. That's another problem.
That is true. On the other hand, Omni-Man is a guy I love to hate. Like, oh man.
Yeah. Omni-Man is a very complex character with a very, like, there's a lot going on with the guy. You really don't know where he's at. Like, you want to know where his arc's going to lead. Homelander, you want to see his shit get kicked in. That's it. That's
exactly. Because, like, with Omni-Man, I'm just thinking, like, I wonder where his fail-man adventures will lead him next.
Is he gonna have another bromance, or is he just gonna go fuck off on another dying planet?
Is he gonna have, like, another existential crisis or floating in deep space, wondering, like, oh my god, the Vitrums.
Vitrums. I don't know. I think being his voice actor certainly helps.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons is incredible.
I mean, J.K. Simmons knocks it out of the park, whatever role they do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not bad.
There's a reason why he has, in 2 separate universes, been J. Jonah Jameson.
One that does it better.
Is that it?
He is the one who does it right. Everybody has said that he is basically the only person to be able to do J. Jonah Jameson in live action, and it appears that every single live action agrees. He has thus far been the only live action J. Jonah Jameson.
Oh. Whoa, what if he got the 2 G's in the wrong order?
GG, Eggman.
Forgot this was the Chow Garden.
Yeah.
But it's good to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, guys. Unfortunately, I kind of got a hard stop here.
That's fine.
Alright, we can end.
It's a good
We're almost at the end of Sonic.
I'll talk to you guys all later.
Take care of yourself, alright?
Thank y'all for coming out and watching. You wanna just stay for the outro and we'll go?
He's already gone.
Oh.
Here you left. Homie already left. He was like, peace, faded out.
He had a hard stop, it seems.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you all for coming out and watching. It was always awesome streaming for you all. We'll be back next week with more SA1. I think that's probably gonna be the entire next stream.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, we knew this was good. Probably take a couple of streams for this one.
Oh, for sure, for sure. But I see a friend who's possibly a Yoshi right now, currently streaming some Yoshi's Island. We're gonna go give them a raid. Please do not give Scott a Pussy Island raid. I don't know if if those combinations of words will work in her chat. She is much more pure with her Twitch than I am. Thank you all for coming out and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you guys.
I'm dying.
And we'll see you guys next time.
On Pussy Island.
Thanks for coming.
We also want to
Take care, everybody.
On
And that we
Pussy
do.
Island.